Okay.
Because he argues with people over stupid stuff.
Right. Okay. So whenever was your mom around either of the times that?
No. Well, she was around. She was in the kitchen making supper the first time, and then she came in.
Real quick. Pause.
The second time she was
Pause. Well, what do you think this stupid stuff might be that he argues with people about? Like maybe keeping up after themselves, doing the dishes, taking the trash out, getting good grades in school. Is that what the stupid stuff is that he likes to argue about when he gets drunk?
No, it ain't even close to that at all. No. Somebody get drunk and start arguing about you keeping your room clean. Not in this situation. No, not in this scenario.
Why you figure that?
In this scenario?
Yeah, I'm wondering that logic too.
I'm trying to figure this out. Let's break it down to us, John.
In this scenario, where there's chaos, this ain't the first time the police came out. We figured that already. The mom is unruly. The dad is weak. The kids are rebellious. You think they argued about getting your homework done and keeping your room clean? That makes sense to y'all?
Yes.
In this environment where they call
is the dad really? I mean, hold on, John. Is dad really the weak one though? I mean, he's the one that kept his mouth shut and is sitting in the back of a police cruiser in handcuffs right now.
Yeah, you. To me, yes.
I'm just saying.
Yes, my answer to your statement is yes. He's the weak one. Because even if you should be strong enough to recognize I can't control this situation, so I'm not
strong enough to recognize that I stand on business and I don't give a fuck what the situation. Dude, even if I grant you all the shit you're saying, dude, at the end of the day, if it's fucking kids that want to mouth off, dude, I don't care if they're mine or not. I'm gonna punch them in their mouth.
No, listen.
Yes.
If you have kids that don't belong to me, and I'm dating you, and I see any sign they're rebellious, guess what, lady? I'm not talking to you. And if as y'all say, I'm not even gonna say that because I don't even believe in that part. I'm not talking to you. I'm done with you. You have kids that are rebellious. If your kids are rebellious, that means you're rebellious. I can't deal with you.
Dude, I don't give a fuck if it's kids that come over to my son's birthday party or just to hang out for the fucking afternoon. If they talk shit, I'm gonna throat punch them.
Yeah, I'll punch I'm not scared.
If you come to my house talking, okay, you know what? I would agree with you, right? I'm not saying that you don't discipline the kids. Don't think that I'm saying that. What I'm saying though is I don't deal with people who stay in my house or in my circle who are unruly. If you don't obey me or follow me or follow my instructions, how you want that would sound good to y'all ears. You're not.
You know what I hear, John the Baptist. I hear a black man trying to give way too much grace to these fucking white fucking little fucking fucking degenerate fucking juvenile delinquents because you're a black man and you're trying to see through your black lens. You're seeing it through your black lens instead of the privileged fucking cracker lens that they have. These little motherfuckers that, dude, if they just would fucking shut their mouth and do what they were told, I guarantee you they catch less lefts and rights than what they do.
Again, you want to play that card, go ahead and play that card. Had nothing to do with the conversation we're talking about right now, though. No, I'm not giving.
It is because you're trying to see it through a black lens, dude. No, you're trying to see it from your I'm a victimhood stance because I'm a black man in America lens.
No. Wow. You're not going to do this stupid stuff right now. So again, you want to interject race into a conversation that doesn't need race at all. This conversation.
Well, that's because it's already interjected internally with you.
No, I'm not even talking about race. You are. What I'm looking at is bad behavior. I said nothing about race.
You're only seeing bad behavior from the authority. You're not seeing the bad behavior from the fucking kids. You're claiming that they're the victim, dude. And that's why I say you're looking at this through the victimhood lens, man, rather than seeing it as.
I'm not. No, I'm not. Again, I understand these kids are roguish. Because the kids are roguish, it's because the parents are roguish. I'm saying let the kids suffer without my presence. I know my presence are going to bless these kids. They don't need to be blessed. They need to be left alone to suffer. The mom need to be left alone to suffer, and the kids need to be left alone to suffer because they
don't, dude. That's how you end up with a bunch of fucking morons running around fucking shooting people up. Those kids don't need to be left alone. What they need to they need a fucking man in their life that's going to fucking smack them upside their goddamn head, just like that man did.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think this man? You think this man's
dude? I can't assume anything off of one video, but what I can assume,
he stepped up to it.
What I can assume is that this man stepped up to bat, and you don't see the dad there. You know that the uncle was there, the mom was there, but where's the dad? So what? You're automatically just going to fucking. Why do you automatically jump to the kids are victims? I'm sorry, I don't see that. Most of these little fucking bastards are out here calling the cops just because you disagreed with them.
Okay, I'm gonna correct one thing. That you just said wrong. I never said these kids was victims. What I said was,
you better replay the tape. You better replay the tape.
I said these whole kids, this whole family.
Did I say self-defense? Does that mean that they're not victims of something because they were actively participating in self-defense?
What I'm saying to you, what my point of view about these kids are, and this whole family is that this whole family is chaotic. So therefore, the family is doing what chaotic people do.
Just because the family's chaotic, that should take away from.
Don't do this.
Well, and even though they could be chaotic, that's supposed to take away from the reality that these kids were probably potentially fucking. I mean, you heard the kid from his own mouth. He said that the dad and the daughter were into a discussion, and he interjected into something that he, as a child, had no business interjecting into anyhow.
He didn't say discussion, though. Why you change up what he said? Because he didn't say discussion. What did he say?
What, argument?
He
was having an argument. They were arguing. Okay.
Argument,
discussion, same fucking thing, dude.
Hold on. Argument. No. Stop. Argument that was about to ensue into a what?
Hey, put on your white guy goggles and look at this through the white guy lens.
No, what? No, hold on.
Stop looking at this through the fucking. I'm a victim, and I always got the oppressive knee on my neck lens.
Answer the question. Argument that was about to ensue into a what? You did. You caught it, didn't you?
Yeah, made you cuss, nigga. Answer the motherfucking question. Yeah, but you all right. I said it for you, goddammit. I got your back. Yeah, we don't win that shit.
Had to calm down for a minute.
Snowman got him going, dude.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna bag down because I almost slipped up for real. I got to bag down for real. You can have this though, man. I'll let you have this one. I'm out.
I thought that's what you wanted, man. I just giving you what you wanted.
Oh, be conceited.
Yeah, I almost came on myself.
You better just take that W.
Dude, I was having John the Baptist come all unglued and shit, man.
Shit was crazy.
He was, dude. He was, dude, and it was great. And I just kept, dude.
Yeah.
Good
Dude, hey, good. Well played, John the Baptist. Well played.
All right, so let's continue. See what else they're gonna say.
And then she came out to herself again.
But she wasn't around when it started, just for the end of it?
No, not the end of it.
Nigga, that's a K9 vehicle, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. Check out the fan. It's got a little fan door.
Yeah, I was just looking at it. Nigga, that's a K9 vehicle, bro. That's where they keep the dog at.
That shit's nice.
Yeah, they keep the, you know what I'm saying, the good fan on them and shit. That's crazy.
Yeah.
She was around the end of it, not the start of it, but both times?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she hasn't done anything wrong. It's just Patrick.
Okay. And you feel safe with her taking care of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Patrick started it.
Yeah, that's what he said. Two different deals. One with him earlier today and one with him just now.
Him first. He witnessed everything with that.
Okay, now I knew it was a dog in there.
His face.
He said Patrick grabbed his shirt or something, and then
they started he was shoving him up against the wall.
Which kid?
And then he said he pushed him back off of him. Well, then Patrick threw him on the couch, and they them
boys are telling two different stories.
Yep.
And then the crazy part about it is she's supposed to be locked up anyway. Fuck your feelings. You supposed to lock her ass up. I don't give a damn what nobody say, nigga. She resisting arrest, nigga. She supposed to be locked the fuck up. So they need to be going to go stay with their grandparents or somebody that's a friend or the family or something. Y'all need to be having somebody come. They got their uncle there. He can watch him. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to figure out something.
Well, look, dude. The older brother said that the only thing the stepdad did was grab the younger brother by his shirt. Mm-hmm. And she's sitting here saying that the younger brother said that he was shoving him up against the wall and shit. They're telling two different stories.
Yep.
Already.
Yeah, this is what the police do, sir. When they get next to each other, they try to collaborate stories, and then they pick the best one that they want to go with, and then they go from there. So this might end up bad, like the video said.
You did punch Patrick a few times trying to get him
Say he
off
didn't
of
have anything
him.
to say to me, so
Okay.
makes it easy. We'll charge
Yeah.
you.
He said
Two
he
counts of
was.
domestic. Sam, you can't interfere with me when I'm doing my job. You're lucky you're not going to jail right now. If
What?
you're-
This is sad, dog. Now we can't be doing this. This is why we're talking about them sorry ass police officers, bro. They not the judge. They not a court. They can't do this in front of somebody's house, bro. I can literally rewind this back and show you this woman was resisting you, sir. What are we doing here, sir? You didn't give her no flying strikes, no nothing.
They have the right. They do have the right to choose whether or not they want to, charge somebody with that or not. They do. They do reserve the right to.
That's bullshit. Because once they tell you stop, once you hear the word stop resisting.
Hey, look, bro. I'm gonna say this, dude. There's one day I had the cops called on me by my ex when I had the kids over. She tried to call on a bullshit welfare check just to fuck with me. And when the cop showed up, he asked to come in. I did the same thing. You got a warrant? He said, I don't need one. It's a welfare check, and tried to come through. And I literally took my hands and tried to shove him back out my door. And I'm lucky this motherfucker didn't fucking do all kinds of fucking crap to me, because that could have been considered fucking assaulting a police officer, what I did.
It's true.
But you know what you did, though.
I know what I did. I did assault that motherfucker because I was shoving him back out the fucking door of my house.
See what I'm saying?
Can he walk in for a welfare check for real? Do he have the right to walk in for a welfare
yes.
check?
Cops do not need a warrant if they're coming for a welfare check.
Okay, I didn't know. That's what I was asking.
That's why they told that motherfucker they was gonna bust that door down. I don't care about your door. They're gonna go in there.
taking one more step, you'd be going to jail right now. I have a job to do. We get called from 911 that a 12-year-old is here and has been battered. We have to investigate that.
He didn't do anything, though.
We have two different incidents where he's the aggressor, and you weren't present for the start of either of those incidents from the witness statements. He's going to be charged with 2 counts of domestic battery.
He didn't do anything.
I have witness statements.
I wasn't there.
The boys
already said
after
you
the
wasn't
fact,
there.
you were not present for the start of either of the incidents.
Damn.
You said it out of your own mouth. You said it. You wasn't there.
She did say she didn't see anything. She was in the bathroom the whole time.
She said she didn't see it. And
all she heard was a scuffle and an altercation.
Yep. Which means she don't know how I started.
We already know that. We know she lying.
Yeah.
We already know that.
Now she gonna pay for
Porch
it.
told me you were in the bathroom.
You were not present for.
Bathroom.
You were not present
Go
for the
to the
start of.
bathroom.
I understand that you weren't present when the incident started. Either of the incidents started from both witness statements and your own statements. So you don't know what started it. You can't say what started it. He started it according to both.
No.
She was.
Definitely sounds like she
Sitting on
hasn't
the
been
couch.
I'm
drinking.
not going to argue with you. You weren't present when it started, so you don't know the answer to that question.
I'm not going to argue.
What you say, trash?
I said she definitely sounds like she hasn't been drinking.
Oh yeah, she
slurring her words all over.
bro. Both of them fool as a motherfucker. What's good with you, Lord ADS?
Perfect.
It's
Look, the fact
He's gonna
that
be
her
charged 2
fucking
counts of
hold
domestic
on,
battery.
man. The fact that her fucking husband let her walk outside the door without putting a fucking brawl on.
I told you it's her house.
Dude, I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck if it was her house or not, man. Put a fucking brawl on. You know, have some fucking couth about yourself. Have a little bit of integrity, some dignities. Jesus fucking
Her son
Christ.
needs one too.
Husband let her. Let.
You heard what I said, and I'm standing on it.
No, I heard what you said. Most definitely heard what you said. But we both know that situation ain't no let her. We know what that is.
Well, I guess I'm just going by how shit would fucking roll in my house, dude, because my wife wouldn't be going outside with no fucking brawl on and her titties flopping around like that. Nope. Ain't fucking happening. Be fucking, be a little bit fucking respectable. Have some respect for yourself, for crying out loud.
For real.
You motherfuckers ain't got no damn respect.
Amen.
Carly's been advised the situation. They both advised they feel safe staying with you. So we're 10-8. We're leaving. Do you have any questions?
I'm dropping charges, right?
You can't.
The boys will.
The state will pursue domestic
State
battery.
can't.
Yes, they can. The domestic
No,
battery
they can't.
situation. Okay.
It's not worth arguing. Sam.
Sorry, arguing.
I'm just saying.
All
Last time
You
he
can
got
go Monday and talk to the
arrested,
state's attorney and see what they can do for you. Okay.
last time he was arrested, they dropped the charges.
Okay. And that's something you guys can work out Monday or Tuesday when you go up to the courthouse. Okay. All right. Take care.
So actually, we're gonna arrest her for obstruction. We're arresting her for obstruction.
What?
You're on arrest for obstruction.
No, I'm not.
Get her.
Sam,
Now
don't do it.
Now we're gonna be resisting too.
I didn't do anything.
Don't add resistance.
God damn, I didn't do anything.
Don't add resisting, Sam. Don't
I
add
didn't
resisting.
do
Stand up.
anything.
Stand up.
I didn't do anything. I was just telling
You're
you.
hooked on my hand.
Recess.
You're
Oh.
hooked on my.
These are the
I didn't
parents
do
of the
anything.
year.
Boys,
Stop.
tell me I didn't
Parents
do
of the year
anything.
award right here.
I love this
I
shit.
didn't do anything. I wasn't obstructing. I was sitting in the
Stand
You know, you
chair.
tried to
They
run inside.
obstructed
That's not
earlier.
good. Sam, stop.
You obstructed
Just stop.
earlier.
Just get your citation.
And
Go to
now you're
court.
resisting.
Can I get a citation and go back inside?
Yeah.
You're getting
Huh?
resisting also. Obstruction and resisting.
Quit resisting and see what we can get done. You're making this
wasn't
difficult.
doing
You're making this
anything.
more difficult than it needs to be, Sam. Just
I
stop.
was
Just
going
stop.
inside.
Stop.
You're not thinking logically.
Mike, please.
Well,
Oh, Carly.
just stop.
Tell her she gotta come get
Yep.
the child. Who do you want to care for your child?
Would you guys please? I'm not doing
Who do you want
anything.
to care for your child?
Why am I obstructing?
You obstructed whenever I was detaining Patrick earlier.
That was earlier. I was
Yep.
telling you what was going on.
No,
The
you
boys.
weren't. I told you.
Going to jail.
I'm on mute. My fault. So which instruction we going on? We going with the first one, or we
What
going
kind
with
of-
the second one? Because technically,
said-
both three different officers said different things. I could rewind it
He
back
said-
and let,
What kind of
he
bird don't?
said-
What kind of bird don't sing?
I'm asking you which one we gonna go with, because three different officers said, well, at least two of them said two different things. One of them said the one that she just did, and the other one just said the one beforehand. So which one are we gonna go with?
Okay. I didn't hear that part just now. All right. I thought I heard the one that said when I first tried to rescue obstructed. Then I didn't hear.
Yeah,
what
that's
he
the
said.
nigga that's talking now. I'm talking about
Okay.
the other dude that made the call that they was going to instruct him. The one holding the body camera right now, sir.
Okay.
Not the lady, but the other dude.
I think this shit is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, me too. I just, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you can't make this shit up, bro. You got to show it. Like I say,
Hey,
if
you
I
know
don't,
what?
if I say it, people ain't gonna believe me.
All I'm
Let me
saying
think,
is
oh, you be lying.
fucking. All I'm saying is poor white trash gets fucked with by the cops too, man. That's all I'm saying.
True.
Yeah, I'm not gonna disagree with you on that. I'm just saying they still ain't punch nobody or do nothing that's crazy to get. Why ain't giving her no compliance strike right now?
Tase
Look,
that bitch.
come
Yeah,
on, no,
where's that at?
we
Where's
can
that
we
at?
can sit here and agree that this isn't the same level of resistance that you would see if this was a big back Keisha.
That's the whole fact.
So that's why you haven't seen anybody get punched or tased yet.
Yeah, I needs to see it because they not compliant.
But they are complying at the end of the day. Big back Keisha wouldn't have even
What?
complied right now.
How is she complying, sir?
She's on her ass with her arms behind her back, getting handcuffed. She's complying.
She tried to run in the house.
Oh,
She tried to
wow.
run in the house. They had to pull her back out the door.
So
That's
what?
not compliant. That's not
This
compliant.
nigga say, sir.
what? Look, you expect what? A cop's supposed to punch someone because they tried to run inside their house?
Wow.
Sir, it's the same thing. That's the same stuff we asked all the goddamn time.
No, it ain't.
And
Come
so-
on
oh,
now.
So
If that was a big back Keisha, she would have assaulted the cop with the fucking door on her house.
JP, let me ask you a question, JP. Do people have guns in their houses?
All right,
You not
wing
gonna answer me,
that.
JP?
What's going on?
What's cracking? Is that popcorn?
No, it's Anarchy Television.
Oh, okay. My fault, brother. Hey, bro, I was waiting to see Anarchy up here, but my fault. I got you, brother. I can break it down. I know you say.
Right on.
Did he just say honky television?
No, sir. he did
Anarchy,
not.
Anarchy Television.
sir.
Okay.
He was
Sorry,
just in
man.
the chat, bro. It's one of our brethren.
My bad.
See, so man, you on one today, brother. What's going on, man?
I've missed all you guys.
See, I knew it. I knew it was something.
We see. You came up here defending the stupidity today.
Isn't obstruction according to the law a physical act? Like, for instance, the person has to be in between the officer and what they're trying to do.
That's what I thought it was.
Well, that's according to the law. That's what it is.
Yes, sir.
So
they're getting her on the obstruction for the initial not coming out the door. Like, she wouldn't answer the door when they first showed up.
We are not obligated to help an officer with their investigation.
Yeah, you don't have to answer
Right,
the door.
but because the 12-year-old was in with 911 saying that he was threatened, it grants them exigent circumstances to kick in the front door if they need to.
That is true.
He was actively on the phone with 911 saying he felt threatened. Mind you, he's sitting here right now saying he feels completely safe with her.
So a 12-year-old really
I don't know
can.
which one of them was 12.
Yeah.
But go ahead. My fault, Anarchy. Go ahead. You got
No. I was just saying. I was sitting thinking. I was like, okay, so they're going to take the word of a 12-year-old, hearsay of what's going on, and take that as what's actually happening. There's no investigation.
Don't go there, Anarchy, man. The fucking John the Baptist will fucking jump on your back and think that you're fucking doing some weird shit because kids tell the truth and are perfect and don't lie about shit.
You take a trolling comment and turn it into this. Gotcha. I hear you. You really are, like OG said, you on one today. You really on it today, bro. And have your conversation. Now, don't pay no attention to JP.
No, I ain't worried about it. No, I'm just saying. I'm just throwing some questions out there. Some some rational thought, and at least that's all.
I was trying to do that earlier. I brought up some of the same things you just brought up, but I was being irrational, sir.
Well, go on. You guys go on. Yeah.
No, I just think this is crazy, bro, that they hitting her with the obstruction now and the resistance when she already did all this earlier.
It's funny. I think they're just doing it just to prove a point. Like, look, we were going to just walk away, and now you kept wanting to run. You wanted to keep running your fucking mouth, so now you're going to catch a charge, and it's going to cost you more money. Stupid.
So technically, she's getting charged because their butt hurt.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make it clear.
Yeah. I'm not. That is exactly why she's getting charged.
Yeah, because the cops are butt hurt. Basically. Yeah. Okay.
I think we all agree on that.
Yeah. I agree with that. If she'd have kept her mouth shut, they probably would have said nothing to her. She's still sitting in that chair right now.
She's still sitting on the chair. Exactly.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it's really the ego of the cops that were getting bruised and they got butt hurt. So they're like, okay, well, we're going to punish you for getting us butt hurt.
And they're frequent flyers too. So it's.
I agree with the point you're making, but I really think because she's an unruly woman, she could keep her mouth shut, and that's why they got butt hurt.
Well, I mean,
no doubt they got butt hurt. They probably got hurt.
I'm glad you agree with me, John the Baptist.
Yeah,
hey,
that's
I
cool.
agree with that point the whole time. Yeah, I know we both agree because you agree with me first.
Should we all get punished because cops get butt hurt?
No, sir.
No. But
okay, I'm just asking questions.
No, but if you got your if you can't control if you can't keep your house under enough control that you're going to fucking waste our time with these ridiculous fucking 911 calls because you guys are unruly in your house, then you deal with what you get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because they knew him on a first name basis, so you can. It's real easy to assume that they know this isn't the first time they've encountered this family.
For sure.
That makes it even worse, bro.
I'm not justifying it or saying it's right. We just know that if you fucking look, if you constantly do shit that's bringing the law to your house and putting your fucking face, giving them attention, then they're going to fuck with you, man.
Yeah, but we giving them more say so over the family. That's controlling of a family. They control your family dynamics. You giving them all the power, bro. I know I'm supposed to be like that. You're only there to do a job. Your job is to enforce the law. So if something happened, then you do what you need to do to get them up out of there. But again, doing all this, I ain't want to give you instruction then, but I'm gonna give it to you now because I'm ass hurt is a problem.
Yeah. It's like they're law enforcement, not feelings enforcement, right?
Yeah,
I get that. I'm not disagreeing with that point. I'm just saying that, you know, a lot of this stuff is people bringing it on themselves.
Well, who's the aggressor in this situation?
We know.
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
I don't think we determined that.
Okay.
I think the father or the stepfather was the one that was determined, right? Because they cuffed him and put him in the back of the car.
Yeah, and he said he ain't talking to him.
Well,
but that doesn't make him
you could say that too. I guess. No, I think
that doesn't make him the aggressor though, because look, even though he locked up, even though they got him in the back of the car,
they called 911 on him as being the aggressor.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. Because if you go by the stepdaughter having an argument with the stepfather,
I'll be right back.
And the son stepping in thinking he was the aggressor. So initially he's the aggressor. Everybody is kind of testified 2 against 2. It's got to be 2 against 1. The 2, I guess 3 or 1. The kids, the mother, saying the aggressor.
Well, that's just like goes back to what Snowman was saying earlier. If he was in there, if they was all in there, his mom was about to go to the bathroom, and he got tired of hearing them in there fussing and arguing. He told them, "Go take your ass to sleep," like he just told the big boy to do, right? And they didn't want to listen to the nigga. And he's sitting there arguing with them back and forth. That makes sense.
I sit there and I find it very unfortunate that so many people in America tend to use law enforcement as a weapon, and that's like, you know, all right, well, I'm going to call the cops on you. You know, you're not doing, you know, you're making me mad, so I'm calling the cops. You know, that kind of thing. When there's no need for the cops to be there in the first place. I mean, honestly, man, the family should handle it themselves. But whatever, you know. This is where we're at.
I agree with that too.
Yeah, but the question is, I don't probably agree with it, but why look at it? It's like,
you got all robot-y. I didn't understand the word you said. Sorry.
I thought it was my internet. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
No, I heard it on my end too.
I'm saying.
All right, John, say it over.
I'm in the mountains, so I don't know if it's me or my voice. Yeah, I'm saying you're saying this is where they at, and I don't disagree. Yeah. This is where they at. But my question,
right? What happened?
He cut out.
He cut out altogether, didn't he? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, he driving right now. He have to come back. If you need the link, John, just let me know. But I should be pinned to the top, so you can maybe just click on it and come on up.
Why did John the Baptist leave?
Well, he
you think he just dropped out or something like that for some reason.
Yeah, that nigga like me, bro. If I try to leave here, bro, I gotta wait about an hour before I hop online on that phone. And I'll be in the mountains. And nigga, once I go in the mountains, nigga, that shit come cut the hell off. Yeah, this is just some, like I say, this is that bullshit, bro. And I don't like these officers already for that shit that they doing right now. But we're gonna continue. You only got 3 more minutes.
Get back and you weren't listening.
I was sitting in the chair.
And then you resisted when they tried to get you away from me.
That's no.
And you resisted again.
Mike, please.
There's nothing I can do, Sam. You did this.
I didn't do it. Please, guys. Please, Mike. Please. I was sitting in the chair.
Hey, go get your
stand up.
Sam,
stand up.
I don't want to go to jail. I'm scared.
You get a ticket.
I'm scared.
All right.
No,
go up there. They'll process you and they'll bring you home.
No, he's not. You're not. It's not a detainable offense with the Safety Act. You're going to be transported to jail. You're going to get your citations issued. You'll be processed, and then you'll be released. Obstructing and resisting.
You while you're acting like this, so you're going to make it take longer. You are. Calm down.
I am. I was sitting in the chair talking to you.
And then you tried to run away when you were told you were under arrest.
Why would I be under arrest? I didn't do anything.
You can't roll around the front yard with cops when they tell you to do something and fight them.
That was earlier. Mike and him came and talked to me.
Sam, just get in the car, go up here, get the process.
It's going to be easier.
I didn't do anything.
Stand up and step your feet in first. It's going to be easier for you to get in. You're going to have a hard time getting in if you don't get 1 foot in first.
Why would you guys do this?
You did it. I instructed you several times to get back when I was detaining
I
Patrick.
was sitting in the
You
chair.
came towards me, poked me with your finger, and
I did not.
interfered with my investigation.
I
which
was
is
sitting in the
obstruction.
chair talking to Mike and that guy.
Okay, we're gonna get in. Get in.
Can I get out?
Bro, when she blinks with both eyes at the same time.
Mosquitoes.
Like she getting bit by something. Like that shit crazy as fuck.
I thought everybody blinked with both eyes at the same time.
Yeah, they came out wrong. But the way that she's doing it is funny as shit. I ain't trying to say like her left eye blink and then her right eye blink. I ain't saying like that. That'd be crazy. That's my fault.
I was sitting there trying to blink.
I
think
you will be out tonight.
Shut up, John.
As long as you cooperate with jail staff, you'll be processed, issued some citations, and then released when the jail has time to process you.
Okay.
The man was charged with 2 counts of domestic battery. 1 count was dismissed, but he was found guilty on the other and sentenced to 1 year of conditional discharge along with a fine. The woman was charged with obstruction and resisting arrest. The obstruction charge was dismissed, but she was found guilty of resisting and sentenced to 12 months of conditional discharge and a fine. No further incidents have been reported since the original case.
So they were both put on a year of unsupervised probation. Don't get the cops called on you for a year. You're going to jail.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically to gain revenue for the state. That's really because honestly, I've been on unsupervised probation before, supervised probation, and as soon as I paid the fine, I was off of it. You know,
when you're on unsupervised probation, you don't have to pay anybody for that. It's just don't get in trouble. That's what unsupervised probation is if you break any law, then they will they will fucking give you the fullest extent of what they can.
Well, like I said, even what they said right there is like unconditional release basically is like a unsupervised probation or whatever, and a fine. All right. So basically, I mean, it's happened to me personally. Once I paid that fine, I didn't have any more probation. So all they cared about is the money,
Well, even when I paid the fine, I still was on the year worth of unsupervised probation. Because up here it's like
that's because you didn't have car insurance though.
Well, no, up here it's like they have like a diversion program where if you're on unsupervised probation, they actually they expunge the charge off your record if you
Snowman, don't let him talk. Don't let him talk about you like that.
I'm not listening to this ghetto I'm not listening to the ghetto machine gun preacher up here, dude.
I caught that shit. I said, that nigga John slick in the motherfucker. Nigga threw that shit in like that. Boy, I say, look, y'all. This is what happened. And I'm after, like I said, I'm gonna say this to Spoon because he got to see this.
With everyone, and he was arguing with my mom. I don't know why, but she went with.
Your mom is Carly, right?
So she went somewhere. She went somewhere to do laundry, I think, and so he gets real stupid at night. And
hold on, just a second, okay?
Stop! Stop! I want to tell you what happened.
Stop! Pull away from me.
They attacked him first.
You're going in handcuffs right now. You understand that?
They're going.
Roll over.
They stopped her. Started it.
Calm down. Take a breath.
Roll over.
Calm down.
Roll over.
Shut up.
You gonna be calm? You gonna be calm?
Yeah.
All right. Stay calm. We'll be calm as long as you are.
Mike.
Stay seated. Just stay seated. Stay there.
They started it with him.
Look at this shit here.
What? She chilled out, dude. What do you expect? What? She chilled out. What do you expect? Is he supposed to fucking smack her all about her head and shoulders after she chilled out?
So I should supposed to be seeing some compliance strikes. Put your goddamn hands behind your back and roll over like I told you. I could put you in the handcuff. Ain't that what they do?
Is Snowman
obviously they know each other, sir. They're calling each other by first name they're talking to each other on a first name basis.
And that's my point right there. So now now they got jurisdiction over your family, over your livelihood. Some people lose their jobs when they, I'm saying, hey, I ain't trying to say, I don't know, she got a job now, but some people lose their job, bro, when they get arrested and they can't, get in contact with their jobs with not, or they already on their last leg at their job and they can't miss no days and shit like that. And you got these type of people that come in there and just because they know you and they know your situation, it don't matter what you do. No, we're going to make sure you go to work, huh? That's what we're going to do now. So they get to control your livelihood, your live being because they know you.
Look, I'm not saying it's right, but is that not the social contract that we have with law enforcement today?
There is no such thing as a social contract. Fuck all
We
that
don't have
bullshit.
nothing. We don't have nothing with the law enforcement right now.
There
sir.
is no
What
such
they
thing
have-
as a social contract. I mean,
What they
did
have
any
is
of
this
y'all
shit.
sign a fucking social contract? Did any of y'all sign that?
I ain't signed shit.
That's right. There is no such thing as a social contract. Yeah. So I'm just throwing that out there.
Wouldn't that be Declaration of Independence?
Did you sign anything to
I
try
didn't-
and go
I
in
didn't even
contract
sign
with
that.
that?
I better say I didn't even sign that. I don't even
Let me
remember
ask you
no
a question.
paperwork being signed on that.
No. Okay. Let me ask you a question. Didn't the people that sign on our behalf?
Did the what? You was cutting it out again.
The people that we elect to represent us, don't they sign on our behalf? Don't they represent us?
No.
I'm saying.
No.
Okay.
No, none of these politicians actually represent any of us.
Let me say this, John. Technically, yes, but for me, no, sir, because I ain't never voted none of them niggas in. So I ain't never. They ain't even the people I would choose.
Mm-mm. They didn't sit at my dinner table and talk to me.
Yeah, so I'm glad you.
It's good with your contract.
But yeah, so.
Well, I'm also going to throw this in there too. It's like, did any of us sign a contract to be taxed about 60% of our fucking wealth? You know what I mean? I mean, is that what our representatives, quote unquote, are supposed to be doing? Fucking taxing the hell out of us so they can get paid big time? You know what I mean? These are our servants, man. They should be working for fucking minimum wage, as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? These people get paid a hell of a lot of money out of our fucking mony. No, and that's another thing too. Not everybody fucking elected these motherfuckers. All right.
No.
You know what
correct.
I'm saying?
But that's how democracy works, though.
No, we're not in a democracy. Democracy
You're
is
right.
fucking socialism.
You're right. We're not. You're right. I got you. I say that wrong every single time. But
it's a democratic fucking process, but it's not a democracy. You know what I'm saying? There is a difference between a constitutional republic and a democracy. I'm just throwing that out there to make that clear.
No, you're right. You're right. I
right.
said it wrong. You're right. I've been corrected. You're right. I did say that wrong. But the point is, these people represent us. Now, I'm not saying I agree with them either. But
I mean,
somehow,
okay, you can say they represent us, but let me ask you a question. Do they really represent you?
No, they don't.
Okay, so how can anybody say that they represent us?
Because the majority of people actually agree with some of these people.
The what now?
You got to understand. I don't remember how many million people are in America, for instance, but 3 million
340 million.
All right, 3 million people all work for the government, and they all vote for the government, right?
Yeah.
So there you go. So it's basically the government voting for itself. So yeah. Of course, these people that are working for the government are going to want to vote because they want to keep the job. They want to stay in that position. You know what I'm saying? All government positions, all the way from the tippy top to the bottom, fucking people that answer the phone calls. They're all working for the government. They're all basically welfare recipients because they're stealing our wealth through taxes so they can get paid. Of course, they want the system to stay in place because they want their paycheck. You know what I'm saying?
I do not disagree with you at all.
And when it comes down to the cops itself, man, you know, I hear this all the time when it comes down to cops. They use that victim blaming. You know, they turn everything around. It's, oh, this is your fault. You're causing this. No, you're the one. The cop is the one actually being the aggressor, and they're trying to blame the people that, oh, you're making me do this. That's the same thing what an abuser would say. Oh, you made me smack you around. It's all your fault. You made me smack you around. I don't want to do this, but you made me do it. You know, that kind of thing. It's exactly the same type of mentality cops use.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that. Unless they know you by name, like this woman on that video we just got through watching, then they won't do it to you.
Well, I mean,
that's what been proven to me. That's what I just got through seeing. Because I swear they supposed to been smacking her upside her head, nigga. Put your arms behind your back. I mean, I was waiting to see it.
Yeah.
Just so I can call them out on their bullshit. Now I got to call them out on some different bullshit, which I didn't want to call them out for. I thought they was equal opportunists, but I guess they're not.
Well, I mean, it's also, we cannot expect or rely on government to punish government. Have you ever noticed that no matter what position of government, it's very hard to actually get them punished for their crimes?
No, that's a fact.
I don't know. It just drives me. See, me personally, like I said, I mean, my channel is called Anarchy Television, but I don't focus it on anarchy, but I do think anarchy or anarchism is actually the better way to go because everything else is slavery. All right, everything else is slavery, and that's exactly what we've been. Basically, all of us has been acting. We've been under a monetary economic slavery ever since the damn 13th and 16th Amendment came into play. That kind of shit right there is basically slavery. And we're not sitting here in chains and not working out in the goddamn fields or whatever, but we're still basically doing that, because basically that's what they want us to work so they can take our money that we earn and our sweat equity so they can get paid. Because that's exactly what it is. All government employees are welfare recipients, man. You got to understand. It's like
they got to get that money though.
He's right. He is right though, man. We're all debt slaves, is what he's saying.
Yeah, ever since we become born, with the invention of the birth certificate, ever since then, basically in 1918, ever since then, it's like we've been put into a monetary economic slavery in debt from birth till death, and even sometimes, in some cases, even after death, because they want to put this death tax on you. Like if you want to give some money to your relatives after you pass away, they want to tax that. You know what I mean?
That's how fiat currency works. Is they put monetary value on your future worth.
Well, that's another thing too. It's like that's technically unconstitutional because the only constitutional money, according to the Constitution, is gold and silver. All right. So I mean, the fiat currency is actually illegal and it's actually against the Constitution. But yet, back when the damn Federal Reserve came into play and that secret meeting back in Jekyll Island, they put us all in debt.
Nixon's the one that finally put an end to the gold standard.
It doesn't matter who they did it. It was actually that we did it in secret. They did it without our knowledge. When they brought in the Federal Reserve and all that shit, which is actually a foreign corporation, same thing with the IRS. It's not even a part of the United States of America. When they put that in place and made that the rulers of the money where they can just print it out, out of thin air. That's why, they're trying to push the digital currency because it's even easier. You know what I mean? They don't have to print out money. They can just put zeros and shit on your fucking computer screen. It's like another debt slavery, and you think about it. If I was to give you $1 a second, it would take me over 3,000 years to get $1 trillion. All right. And
actually, the way the math works is you could make $100 an hour, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 364 days a year, and it'd take you 33,000 years to make $1 trillion.
So, and you think about it, the way they're playing it out right now, they're saying that we all owe, which is bullshit because I didn't create this debt. I didn't make the debt, so I don't really owe any of it. But they're trying to say that we have like technically over $100 trillion. If you take all the, was it unfunded liabilities, whatever it is, along with it, and you think about it, if it takes over 3,000 years to get $1 trillion, how long do you think it's going to take to get 30 or to $100 trillion, which is growing every second as we speak?
The sun's going to go supernova before the national debt's ever paid off.
Right. Well, see, that's the thing. It's like that's the debt slavery where they look at us as just the cattle when it's not supposed to be. That's it. Actually, the opposite of way this country was supposed to be. All right.
Are you saying we're all chattel slaves now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Y'all cutting up.
Yeah.
Y'all going deep now. Y'all cutting deep. So let's catch up to these police.
He makes a good point, though, man. He makes a good point.
But that's y'all gonna have to wait for Spoon to come up here and all that there.
Well, I know it's a little deep on some aspects, but when you talk about, if you want to get down to the reality of the situation that we're sitting in right now in this nation, that's where we're at. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the way this country was supposed to be. You know, I mean, before 1918, we didn't have fucking, birth certificate. We didn't have like the Federal Reserve. We didn't have all this other stuff. But yet, all our roads, we had all this other stuff. We didn't need all this other shit. But the fat cats up there in the government created all this stuff to make themselves even more fatter, while we're paying for it. And you think about it, cops, the original reason why they were put in place in the first place is back in the day they were hunting down runaway slaves, and they continue it to this day because they consider all of us slaves. Have you ever noticed the mentality of cops nowadays? They look at all of us as a potential criminal, all of us as a potential bad guy, or they're potentially going to hurt them, and all that stuff. You see them running around like they're fucking scared as shit, like everybody's out to get them. I mean, hell, if you obeyed the Constitution and the supreme law of the land, you wouldn't have anything to worry about, would you?
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. But look, we can continue that. But,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
My bad.
Video real quick.
Sometimes I get a little long-winded. I apologize.
Bro, you see how I do, bro. I let you get it out. I try to let you get as much as you can. You know what I'm saying?
I apologize, man.
You good, brother. All right, y'all. So this is parents flee police with their 3 kids. So let's find out what happened. And you give me your commentary. You already know what it is. If you want me to stop it, just let me know when to stop it so you can commentate. All right, here we go.
But I saw you operating a motor vehicle. I could cite you right now. Do you want to argue this? Okay. Okay, no problem. You want to?
We already starting off wrong. I can go and tell you. He said, "Nigga, I can cite you." Right? I can is the thing, bro. Like, you give me, or you gonna do it, sir? If you seen this nigga drive, just go ahead and don't make a decision. If you're gonna continue to let him drive and you feel good, you don't feel good that day, so you're just gonna let him continue to drive. Or it's you having a bad day and fuck it, I'm gonna get him. Well, we don't need to see that. See, the video already starting off wrong for me.
Do that? No problem. You're gonna sit there and you're gonna get your citation for operating a motor vehicle without a license. Just keep your vehicle right there.
Less than 15 minutes into the officer writing the citation, the suspect impatiently gets out of the vehicle.
Get back in your vehicle. Back in the vehicle. Get back in the vehicle. I'm going to tell you one more time. Don't get back out. Unlock the door. Unlock the door. Unlock the door. Unlock the door now. Unlock the door. Unlock the door. I'm going to bust the window. Okay. No problem.
That thing's duct taped up anyhow. It ain't gonna take much to
I
bust
just
it.
duct tape a new one on.
Step out. Come on. Come on. You want to be disorderly?
Why?
Let's go.
Why?
Let's go.
Why?
Stop resisting. Stop
Excuse
resisting.
me.
Don't interfere. You're going to go too. 5704. So send me additional units. I got a male resistance.
Don't interfere.
Wrong guy. Wrong guy. Yeah, wrong guy to fuck with.
Pause. I want to point out before you even say anything, OG Do Dirty, you do realize that white bitch never kicked a single cop, right?
Sir, she was just stronger than them. They couldn't do nothing with her.
I'm just saying before we start the comparison.
Oh, we ain't got to start the comparison. I'm just, you already seen the fucked upness to it, sir. I mean, I can rewind and let you see where exactly where it went wrong at. Check this out. He told the nigga not to get out the car. Right? You understand me?
Dude, it went wrong as soon as he got behind that vehicle.
I know, but check this out. I want you to see this. We don't see nobody, right?
Vehicle.
Get back in your vehicle. Back in the vehicle. Get back in the vehicle. I'm going to tell you one more time.
Tell that nigga
Don't get back out. Unlock the door.
What was wrong with that? Didn't he just tell them the directive order not to get back out the vehicle?
He didn't tell him to lock the door. I mean, he can't roll the window down. He's got the motherfucker duct taped up, so he's got to open the door to talk.
Sir, he can obviously hear you through that window. You try.
I'm gonna give this one to you, Dirty. I'm not even gonna argue it. I'll let one of the other guys do
I was
it.
about to say, bro, because I'm looking at
Don't get back out.
Don't get back out. This is where it got smart mouthing. This is what I'm saying, bro. This is another thing that's wrong with these videos. These motherfuckers make these videos, put videos together, and they put shit like at the bottom. Smart mouthing is
what's with the little guy in what's with the little guy in the wife beater on the corner of the window?
I have no idea. I guess they don't want to show the people's face that's not in, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. I just know that this is
that's how the cops redact shit. So that's one of the things that cops do when they because this was like a body camera footage, so they'll redact certain things on their level. That's the little block probably, and it's possible that whoever uploaded the video probably put that little block over the guy's face. But I know the cops, they do that when they especially if some things that they want to consider over protecting people's identity, blah blah blah.
Smart mouthing, huh? Smart mouthing gets you to grab the door. Let's find out what happens. 41 seconds.
Unlock the door. Unlock the door. Unlock the door. Unlock the door.
So smart mouthing telling him, nigga, fuck you, or whatever else he just got through saying. That nigga just got to open up the door now. After I done told you, make sure you don't come out the door. See what I'm saying? We got to figure out what you want, man. You got to make up your mind, make a decision. What's good with your Braxton? Fang 24, Snake Fang 24. Yeah, man, you got to make up your mind, bro. You got to figure out what you're going to do. Because this right here looking bad on you, brother. Now you look like you're in your feelings. Am I seeing stuff? Oh, this is what y'all seeing too.
Yeah, I mean, it's a feelings that butt hurt scenario when it comes down to cops. He told him to stay in the car, and now he wants to get him out of the car. It's like, make up your fucking mind, that kind of thing.
You think, Snowman?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, already.
Door now. Unlock the door. Unlock the door. I'm gonna bust the window. Okay, no problem. Thank you. Step out. Step out.
Yeah, my baby
Step
is
out.
crying. Like
Come here. Step out. Step out.
Why?
Come on. Come on. You want to be disorderly?
Why?
Let's go.
Why?
Let's go.
Why?
Stop resisting. Stop
Excuse
resisting.
me.
Don't interfere. You're going to go too.
Excuse me.
5704. So send me additional units. I got to mail resistance.
Don't interfere.
Wrong guy. Wrong guy. Yeah. Wrong guy to fuck with. Right. Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me. Get out of the vehicle now. Get out of the vehicle now. Burn. Get out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle. Stop the vehicle. Stop the vehicle now. Stop the vehicle now. Get out of the vehicle now.
My baby
out of the vehicle
crying.
now.
Please get
now.
away from me.
Now.
We didn't do anything.
Get out of the vehicle now.
Why are you
Get out of the vehicle
salty?
now.
No.
Get out of the vehicle now.
No.
Florida Central, get me somebody here now. Get the off of me.
No. Get the hell out of here.
Take off. Take off. Drive. Fucking drive. Don't drive. Drive. 57 Florida Central. Vehicle took off.
I mean, at this point, do they think that they're not going to get their ass beat when the cops catch them? I'm just saying.
I mean, should they? Because old girl didn't get her ass beat a few minutes ago.
I mean, should they or are? Look, dude, I'm just saying.
Is he hurt? Is his feelings hurt, or is he hurt right now? Is he physically hurt, or is his feelings hurt?
All I'm saying is, do we really think that they're not going to get their ass beat when?
So you try to grab you try to grab somebody, and they snatch your hands up off of them, showing you're not strong enough, and then they drive off. You just butthurt again. You just let some suspects get away after you thought.
Yeah, because that's all we just saw do dirty is somebody try and grab someone's hand and someone be too strong and pull it back and drive off down the road.
Well, he did grab my leg. He did grab him by the leg. He almost kicked him in the face. Now I give you that. I give you that he did resist arrest. I give you that. But we see a lot of people resist arrest. I'm just saying,
technically, what would be the arresting charge?
Fleeing.
No, before that.
We don't know why they got pulled over at this point.
Right. Well, okay. I'm just saying, so
it wouldn't be for him. It wouldn't be for him anyway. So I see what you're talking about because he's not the driver. So.
Well, I mean, yeah, and then on top of that, I mean, it's always those catch-all type charges, resisting, interference, disorderly conduct, which cops cannot be the complainant of the disorderly conduct, but they use that all the time. And then obstruction, those are like the catch-all shit that they charge everybody with every, if something doesn't go their way, they'll throw that charge on there to see if it'll stick. It's kind of like throwing shit against the wall and see if it sticks. They'll just throw as much against the wall as they can, and whatever sticks. They don't care because the cops, they get to go home every night. You know what I mean? And they will do whatever they have to go home every night. That's their whole thing.
Well, I mean, not to side with the cops, but if you were a cop, wouldn't you do everything you could every night to make sure you go home?
Well, I mean, the thing is, it's like, if you got to understand, cops' job is not that bad or that difficult or that dangerous. Technically, it's not even the top. It's not even on the top 20 most dangerous jobs out there. All right. Hell, I'm a construction worker, and it's in the top 5 dangerous jobs. Cops don't even fall in the top 20. All right.
Okay. What? Just for conversation's sake, where would they fall at then?
Like I said, it's not even in the top 20 most dangerous jobs out there. So
where does it fall at? Just for knowledge, though, where does it fall at? Where do they fall at?
I don't understand the question. What do you mean? Where does it fall? Like I said, it doesn't even fall in the top 20.
In the order of ranking of dangerous jobs, where do cops fall in the order of ranking toughest jobs, dangerous jobs? I just want to know what you would say.
Like I said, it's below the top 20 dangerous jobs.
Okay.
I mean, even a pizza delivery guy is more dangerous than a fucking cop's job. All right. For real. Technically, when it comes down to the cops' jobs, they make it worse than it is. I mean, because more the times than not, they become the aggressors in the whole situation, and they're the ones that escalate the situation. You know what I mean?
This is just your personal opinion, though, right?
Well,
okay, let me go. Let me hold up. Let me step in there. Let me get in there real quick. All right. This is just a quick search, real quick. This is the 550 common jobs in America that's reported by the USA Bureau. Okay, let's go down real quick. Number 1, tree trimmers. Number 2, commercial pilots. Number 3, farm and ranch animal workers. Thank you, my dear sir, including agriculture work. I think that's what I do because I know my job is dangerous. Logging, you know what I'm saying? Roofing. Then they got commercial fishermen, you know what I mean? Like forestry workers, anybody like that. Anybody who's working with agriculture equipment, heavy tractor and trailer, John, that's your ass. Truck drivers,
underground mining.
Yeah. Okay, so there you go. Farming equipment. He on the same thing I'm on. So I mean, and that's just that right there. Then it goes down into what I'm saying.
Sailors and marine oilers, first line supervisors of landscaping and lawn services.
Yeah. So
personal service managers is more dangerous.
Wow.
Audio visual equipment installers and repairers is more dangerous. Painters in construction and maintenance is more dangerous.
Pumping station operator, nigga. That is crazy.
This is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say.
He's not lying. He's not lying. It's not even hold on. I'm trying to find police work real quick. Let me keep on scrolling.
That dude, they don't even make it in the top 25. That dude, I only got the top 25, and it doesn't even make it in the top
25. 25 is the last. So look, y'all. The last one is crane and tower operators. So
okay.
I was surprised not to see cab drivers in there because I know cab drivers is a pretty dangerous job too.
Yeah, Uber drivers and stuff like that. Yeah, that can be dangerous. Yeah.
That's crazy. Well,
but you look at that, you start looking at it, and it's like it doesn't even hit the top 20. You know what I'm saying? And I think that list goes to 25 or whatever you're talking about. It doesn't even hit that list. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, cops are the ones that actually.
Roofer's number 5. That's crazy. I roofed for a good portion of my life.
I've done that too with my life. I'm a construction worker. That's what I did for 20 years. You know what I mean? I've done roofing. I've done everything from building a house from the slab up. You know what I mean?
Same here, man. I worked in a grand ductile iron foundry.
I used to lay, fiber optic cable, working heavy equipment and stuff like that. All these jobs are much more dangerous than a cop's job. The cops are the ones that actually make it dangerous because they escalate the situation to the point where people want to fight fucking back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's kind of like, for instance, man, seriously, if you got somebody out there trying to get you out of your fucking car, are you going to just let them do it? The only reason why most people let them do it is because they got a badge on them and they got the support of the fucking state fucking behind them. You know what I mean?
That's what just happened. You break that window, and nigga, she unlocked that goddamn door. So right. I mean, like,
most of us have enough common sense to understand that we can't argue law on the side of the road. That's what the courtroom's for.
Well, even then, there's a lot of court cases and stuff like that have been ruled that the cops still continue to violate even the court rulings. You know what I'm saying? And they expect us to sit there and fight it in court when the cops are the ones in wrong, and then when they are wrong, and then the judges, which is, you got the prosecutors, the judges, and the cops, they're all getting paid by the same entity. So it's basically a conflict of interest because they're all working for the same thing.
Well, look, the point that I'm trying to get across, though, is this. We all agree that cops are trash. We all agree with that. We all agree that they do a bunch of illegal bullshit. But I'm not going to go out of my way to make an encounter with them as fucking violent and difficult as possible. If what I got to do is swallow my pride to make sure that I don't end up being a statistic, that's what I'm going to do.
Well, I see. Fair enough. I'll give you that, but I'll tell you this, man. The thing is that when
I'm just saying, unless you're willing to die for the shit, what does it really mean?
But that's the thing. It's like, are we willing to die for our freedom? And that's what we're supposed to be. All of us, no matter what color, whatever, it doesn't matter. We're all supposed to be free people. All right. And when you got this organization that's basically the teeth of the politicians, which is the cops, because honestly, the politicians got no fucking teeth if there's nobody willing to enforce their bullshit. All these fancy words they write on a fancy piece of paper, calling it law. You know what I mean? If there's nobody willing to enforce it, they got no teeth whatsoever. And that's exactly what the cops are. They're the teeth. And they take that to an extreme. And it tips into that socialist tyranny, tyrannical type crap. That's what it tips into. Because, I mean, technically, these people, the cops, they over and over again escalate the situation to the point of violence, because that's always their go-to default setting is violence. You know what I mean? And escalation. I mean, they talk about de-escalation classes and all that other shit. They don't care about that. They technically get trained to escalate to the situation. It's like, oh, well, you made me sit there and, put you in handcuffs. You made me bust your window out.
You guys know a lot more about this stuff than I do, right? But I'm interested as you speaking, right? You're saying a lot of stuff that I can't argue, but I got to ask questions though. So what percentage of encounters with cops are actually escalated to where it becomes, I guess, dangerous?
Well, I couldn't give you a true estimation. I mean, I'd say majority of the time. I wouldn't say all the time. I'd say majority of the time. I mean, if somebody is willing to sit there and say yes sir, no sir, and I'll just comply no matter what they do. It's like even if my rights are all fucking violated, doesn't matter here. I'll just do it. If they do that, things might go a lot smoother, right? You know, just comply, just obey. Everything will go smoother. You know, just hand over your ID. You know, what's so big deal? You know, that kind of thing. That's where a lot of people have that argument. It's like, well, if you just complied and just obeyed and did what they told you to do, no matter if it's a violation of the Constitution, violation of your rights, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. You know, just do this and everything will be just fine. You know, but that's how tyranny comes into play, is because when we just give it all up and say, you know, it's like we don't have any fucking rights anymore, and you know, the government tells us what we can do and what we can't do, what we can, you know, and all this other crap. That's not what this country's supposed to be. That's what all the other countries around the world are. You know,
I'm not even.
although
I'm so
go ahead.
don't get it wrong. I'm not arguing that you should just give up your rights as an American citizen. I don't think you should to anybody, to cops, to lawyers, judges, anybody. I don't think you should give up your rights. I think you should go to jail or die for your rights. I think you should. I believe that. But my question, I'm trying to get you to understand better is, I don't. I'm trying to figure out, of all the cops that we have in America, I'm trying to get a good grasp of it. What percentage do you think, even if you can't give me a real number, what percentage do you
Well,
think?
no, I can't. But I mean, I could tell you this: you're 9 times more likely to get killed by a cop than a terrorist in this country. So
Okay. Because you know more about this stuff than I do, I'm gonna ask you to, like, how can you verify that? I'm not saying you're wrong either. I'm just saying I need to know how you got to that conclusion.
Well, you look at the statistics of how many officer shootings, where there's a shooting involved. It doesn't matter if the cop was being shot at or the cop was shooting. It's like shots fired. When they call shots fired, it doesn't matter if they fired it or the other person fired it. It's just shots fired. And then when it comes down to people that get killed by cops, even if they were innocent, unarmed, or whatever. I mean, hell, there's cops that have been shot people in the back while they're running away. You know what I mean? And they might be innocent. I mean, there's been times where there was a guy that was in his car and he was reaching to get his license and his concealed carry permit. The guy shot him right there in the fucking car just because he was reaching to go get his license and his concealed carry permit. All right. And the cop was just so scared, he ended up shooting him right there in the damn car. And that's just one instance. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate though. There's more people, I think, when it comes to, they talk about gun violence, there's a lot of people. They don't talk about cops killing people. Doesn't matter if they're guilty or not. That has to be, according to some people, have to be decided in the court. It's not this roadside fucking court right there. You know what I'm saying? They act like Judge Dredd, if you know the reference, what I'm talking about, on the roadside. They're making a legal determination right there on the roadside, and they're saying, well, I feared for my life, so I had to kill him. You know what I mean? What if Americans all started feeling fear for their life when the cops attack them and start killing cops? Then it will get really big time. Because the government, the state, the fucking federal government started saying, well, we've got to crack down on all Americans because you guys decided to fight back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, really, when it comes down to just all Americans out there, I mean, to what end do we continue to just go along to get along? I mean, to what end? I mean, if we continue on this trajectory, on this route that we're going on in this country, in this nation right now, what do you think the next 20 years is going to look like?
I mean, if they don't control, like I said, bro, we can have better policing, bro. I mean, that's why we do the show on Tuesday, bro. Like I say, we go over it. We try to have conversations about it because, again, we might not be looking at everything, but we're going to follow the rules that they put up, the rules that they set. So, salute the B-baller. you know, he's one of the people to come up there and, you know what I'm saying, we have conversations about it. I don't call it arguments. I say conversations about it. And, you know, it's certain things that we don't see eye to eye on, but it's good to have that conversation. But again, when you talk about what's going to see in the future, yeah, bro, I don't think it's going to be good. I mean, I don't think if they keep on going at the rate they're going at, then it's going to be a problem between the police and the citizen.
Well, yeah. I mean, well, you think who's the aggressor in the situation, though? You know what I'm saying? Who's the one that's actually, you know, causing the aggression? And it usually, I'm not saying all the time, I'm saying usually, or it becomes the cops that escalates the situation. And if the situation gets escalated, somebody's going to get hurt, and the cops are always going to try and make it home at night. So it's going to be everybody else is going to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? You know, and they're the ones that are escalating to the situation to the where next thing you know, just average people are going to get killed or hurt or put in prison, and they're all going to have to, you know, come up with the money to fight their you know, charges and all this other stuff. When, you know, like for instance, like that last video, do you think that woman's got any money to sit there and fight these charges? I mean, you know, hire a lawyer and all this stuff. No, you're going to get a public
pretender.
Pretender, basically, because it's basically, if you get a public pretender, it's basically suicide, because they don't care. That public pretender is getting paid by the same people the prosecutor, the judges, and the cops are getting paid by. It's all a conflict of interest. They all work for the same entity.
So the more you talk, I think I gather more information from you. So you
Simple.
actually do believe that the majority of our law enforcement court judges are corrupt. Am I reaching if I say that?
I personally, like for instance, okay, if I was to just do cops on its own, I think there are no good cops, because if there were any good cops, there would be no bad cops. All right. Unfortunately, there's more bad cops than there are good cops out there. The good cops out there, they get ostracized. You're not part of the clique. You don't fall in line. You're not part of the club. You know what I mean? Because there's so.
Can we apply that same logic to doctors or lawyers? That the same logic apply to any other field, or just cops?
Well, the thing is that cops, they have your life in their hands. They also have your freedom in their hands. All right, versus other trades or other,
okay, so I go to judges.
Professions.
I go to judges there. So
same thing. Judges have your freedom. Okay. They also have your life in their hands. Okay,
so now I apply the same. Can you apply the same logic to doctors there?
Well, do they have your freedom?
Their life is in your hand, though. You said life and life and freedom earlier.
Yeah, because I mean, you got to understand what that profession has over you as a general person. They have your life and your freedom at their whim. You know, you talk about, like, when it comes down to these cops just getting butt hurt, and next thing you know, you're getting punished because they got butt hurt. They have your freedom and your life at their whim, not because of the law. You know, if they actually followed the law and the supreme law of the land, which is the Constitution and all that stuff, they have actually followed that, there would be less problems, in my opinion. But they're not following that. They don't follow, like, the case law and all this other stuff. You know, they don't follow that. Hell, I mean, you know, even panhandling is a constitutional freedom of speech right. But yet there's a lot of cities out there that want to criminalize that. Same thing with homelessness. Being homeless is not a crime, but yet they want to do that in certain places. They want to consider that a crime and then put you in prison. It's like, how in the hell are you supposed to pay for anything, or put you in jail? How are you supposed to pay for anything, you know, like a lawyer to fight all this stuff, man, if you're homeless? You know, it's a recurring cycle to gain revenue for the prison industrial complex, because the prison industrial complex needs people in the prison to keep it going. You know, it's a big issue. It's actually a lot bigger than just a simple.
Give me 1 second, people. I gotta celebrate. Kingdom Minded coming through with the Cash App. Always, if y'all want to be like Kingdom Minded, please hit the Cash App. That money comes straight to me. Let me go ahead and celebrate her real quick.
And like I said,
Ain't nobody dope as me. I'm just so fresh and so clean. Don't you think I'm so sexy? I'm just so fresh and so clean. Ain't nobody dope as me. I'm just so fresh and so clean.
Thank you, Kingdom Minded. Thank you,
And
thank you, thank you.
And I love the conversation. And I mean, I'm not trying to be like, argumentative or anything like that out there. I hope you guys understand. I'm not trying to be that
No,
way.
I'm just asking a question because I'm asking.
No,
I'm trying to gather.
I love the questions.
I'm
Right.
trying to
I love
gather.
it.
I'm trying to gather what your. I don't fully understand the stuff you're talking about. I got some general idea, but I'll kind of trying to get a feel for what your foundation, what you're actually standing on. That's all.
Right.
Good with your due diligence.
Well, like I said, I'm coming from a more of an anarchist or anarchy type of a viewpoint, because I don't see any legitimacy in government at all. All right. Government for centuries, no matter what, because back in the day, it was empires ran by emperors, and then there's kingdoms run by kings. Now we got countries run by cunts. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's no legitimacy in government, in my opinion, because they're always the aggressor and they're always the problem. It has never been beneficial for the people, never in history. All right.
Let me bring. Hey, give me 1 second. Let me bring a guest up to the panel real quick.
Let me hear.
What's good with your due diligence?
What it do, bro? Just swinging by.
Shit, chilling up here with Anarchy. We looking at this damn video with this dude. They didn't escape. They didn't fled from the police. John the Baptist was asking him some questions. He was answering them before we got back to the video.
Bet. I'm with it.
And I'll also throw this other thing in there too. If voting actually benefited the people of this nation, the government would make it illegal. Technically, that our votes really don't mean crap to them. It's more like a litmus test on where the people stand. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand, like, even the people that you supposedly vote for, those people are actually provided. Our choices are given to us to choose from. So really, do you have a choice?
I got a question for you. How do you see like a practical like anarchy, like a system of anarchy? How exactly does that work?
Well, I'll give you an example that we all basically participate in a form of anarchy. All right, like I'll give you an example, like a grocery store. All right, nobody forced that person to open up that grocery store. All right, to put products in that store and stuff like that. All right, and nobody's forcing anybody to go into that store to buy those products. That to me is that's all voluntary. All right, that right there is a form of anarchy because there's no force involved. Everything that government does is always backed by force.
Yeah, I mean I hear what you're saying, but in terms of running a nation, like how do you see anarchy? You can't use that analogy the same as because you got to defend yourself. You got to maybe enforce the rules or not. So I'm asking you, like you said, you're for anarchy. What does an anarchist nation look like? It doesn't look like a supermarket. I'll tell you that.
Well, okay, put it this way: the true anarchy is voluntarism. True anarchy is a non-aggression principle and all that stuff. That doesn't mean that the anarchy has no rules. It just means there's no rulers and no masters. All right, the rules are natural common law, and that's what this country was founded on or started as, and that's what it was. That's what we had at the beginning, but it's switched over time for the past 230 years. And that's where the court system doesn't run under common law anymore. The court system runs under statutory, administrative, admiralty, maritime law, which is international law.
So you're telling me that anarchy is really like the common law? I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, that's what true anarchy. That's the rules of true anarchy is common law, natural common law. That's the rules.
Explain that concept to me, because I'm a high school dropout. Explain that concept to me.
Well, okay, like for instance, a crime, an actual crime, has a victim. If there's no victim, therefore there is no crime. All right. Like for instance, if you're going 2 miles over the speed limit, all right, who's the victim? Who's the victim? If you didn't cause any damage, you didn't, you didn't harm anybody, you didn't do anything like that. Who's the victim in that situation?
Okay, I follow the concept.
All
I
right.
follow the
Well, okay. If you steal something from somebody, that's a crime because it leaves a victim. If you defraud somebody, you leave a victim. If you damage somebody's property, you leave a victim. You know what I'm saying? It has to leave a victim. If there's no victim, there's no crime.
So if go ahead, I'll let you go. My bad.
I agree with you. There's a problem in America with these victimless crimes, and I'm familiar with the term, and I'm familiar with how that goes, and also how the so-called state can testify against somebody when the state is not a real person. That shouldn't fly either. All these fictitious entities, parading around as like real people and getting paid and suing people, all that type of stuff. So I agree with you on that. But what my conclusion is, like, where do you get your definition from anarchy from? That's how, because my understanding of anarchy, because I agree with you in a lot of the things that you say, but then you replace the current system that we have with anarchy. And I haven't quite studied anarchy the way that I need to yet. I'm in other places right now. But where does this concept of anarchy come from you? Because my understanding, like, anarchy is like no law, or like right.
Well, all right. Well, I've read a lot of books on the subject. All right, for one, and the thing is the reason why the term has been demonized or put a bad taste in people's mouths is because the masters and rulers want to continue to be your master and ruler. They don't want you to have the option. They don't want this to be an option, of not having a master or ruler. So they want to demonize the whole concept or the true nature of anarchy altogether, because they want to continue to be your masters and rulers. I mean, if we all decided as a people to say no and just flat out refuse it, their way of living ends, and they don't want that anymore. They want to continue. There's a lot of people out there that they say they will, they'll be a good master or a good ruler, but they intend on being your master or your ruler. All right, it's the same thing with voting. I mean, when you vote, you're giving your written consent for a ruler to rule over you and everyone else.
Yeah, I believe democracy is a farce too. We don't have a true democracy, and I would say the same thing for democracy. Is like, I think that there's a hidden hand behind democracy that's still our rulers. So I don't believe in the democracy either. But so whenever I would switch the system, I would say something like maybe like egalitarian, or maybe even a socialist. But even then, you would have like a so-called ruler. But tell me, have you ever seen a society that you speak of in history? Like, has it ever existed that you know of?
Well, yeah. I mean, there has been. Go ahead. Sorry.
Actually, so I want to. What's the guy that was talking? What's his name again?
You call me? I'm Wing.
No.
You call me Wing. Wingnut.
No, the guy just asked the question.
That's due diligence.
Due diligence.
What
say
up?
Your statement one more time that you just asked. I want to make sure. Actually, you said something that kind of triggered my mind. I want to make sure I see what you said. What you asked.
I said he said he doesn't like the current system and will replace it with anarchy. But I'm trying to get him to define it, which is kind of hard. But I said I would replace it with something like egalitarianism or maybe even socialism. So I'm kind of researching socialism right now, and I kind of like it. And I researched egalitarianism, and I like that too.
Okay, I thought I heard you say something else. Okay, my bad. I thought I was going to ask you something, but I thought you said something else. So go ahead. My apologies.
You good?
Well, all right. For many years, for a couple of centuries actually, the masters and rulers want to demonize anarchy because they want to continue to be in that position. All right,
no, I want to just say where it has existed in history before, because you couldn't take me the long way and you don't make it there.
Well, like I said, it's like it has, but the only problem is that there's always somebody that wants to be in control.
Where?
Well,
And
well, I'd say there was a time in France and that yeah, but the thing is, it's like there's
It's
too
all.
many
It's
people
all.
that want to be in control. There's too many people that want to be in control. All right, and they'll always try and create chaos. See, the thing is that a lot of people want to say that anarchy and chaos are the same thing, which they're actually opposites. All right. If we were to go cold turkey right now and go into anarchy, which it would start out to be chaos. It would be chaos to begin with, because so many people for many generations have always had the form of government of some kind telling them what to do and all this other stuff. So they're used to that. That's where we're all conditioned to live. All right. I'll here. Hold on. I'll give you a quote from a book. That kind of. I love this quote. All right. This is from a woman named Emma Goldman. She wrote a book on anarchism back in the day. This is a long time ago, and this quote is in her book. All right. Anarchism is a liberation of the human mind from the dominion of religion, liberation of the human body from the dominion of property, liberation from shackles from the restraint of government. Anarchy stands for the social order based on free grouping of free individuals. All right. Now, the thing is like, if I think honestly, freedom should be our most important thing on our mind, and freedom is what is actually, it's a higher frequency even than love. It's a higher type of frequency or modulation than even love. That's the thing. It's like that should be on our tippy top of all of us, even worldwide, not just here in America. It should be on all of mine.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Due diligence. I mean, not due diligence. Anarchy is not.
Yeah.
So listen to you talk. It's not something that actually existed anywhere. It's just the action that happens in time.
It has existed a few times in history, but the thing is, like I said, there's always somebody that wants to be a ruler, and they will force their will onto you. They're using force and violence and stuff like that.
What I'm saying, though, I'm like, okay, I looked at anarchy a few years back too. I looked at it anyway. But the way you're explaining it though is it's not so much of a system or a government; it's an action that overthrows.
No, it's no. Yeah. There is no government. We all become our own master, self-governing, and self-reliant. You know what I mean? Because all governments through history want all of us either working for it or dependent on it, or both.
Basically, and I agree with I understand what you're saying though. You're just destroying a system that exists and replacing it with nothing else but the free will of people.
Well, it's more like, I'll put it this way. Why?
Just tell me what my statement right or wrong. Then go into explanation.
Well, I think replacing government with freedom is more like the route to go, in my opinion. If we're all free people, we're not free people. If you believe that we're free in America right now, we're not free people right now. I mean, if I can't even go out here and go fishing and stuff like that without paying an extortion fee and permission slip from the government to go fishing, I'm not free. If I can't just drive down the fucking road not wearing a seatbelt, I'm not free. You know what I'm saying? These are just two examples.
Let me give you a little pushback. Are you through, John?
Yeah, I'm done.
So, I mean, to me, you said the issue with anarchy, right? You literally said the problem with anarchy is that someone always comes in and imposes their will on other people. So that's why I see anarchy is not being practical, because there's no there's no system, right? You know what I'm saying? Like somebody's going to come and group together and band together and impose their will. So I don't see it as practical as a system that can maintain itself, because like you said, everybody is just free. Well, you really can't have nations. You can't be a nation among nations with just a whole lot of free people not organized doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
you have to, that's why I was, one second. That's why I was asking you what it looks like. Like, how does it function? And you couldn't give me no details. And then I asked you to point where it exists in history, and then you couldn't give a place either. And I'm trying to say to you is there has never been a time, and there never could be a time to where everybody is functioning, just doing whatever the hell they want to do. Not shit wouldn't get done.
Well, just because there's no centralized, organization doesn't mean we can't cooperate. Like, for instance, if you in your neighborhood all came together, decided it's like, we're going to protect our neighborhood, and we're not going to allow another group to come in and impose their will onto us. And we sat there and we produced all the necessities that we need. Like, we produce our own food. We produce, we help each other out if we need something. When it comes down to, like, if a fire was to have breakout, we all come together, kind of thing. We protect our neighborhood. Kind of like a neighborhood watch in a sense.
The problem with that is you're describing anarchy. You're describing communism. Like a communist.
No.
How is that anarchy?
Well, because it's voluntary. It's not. We're not. No, nobody's been forced into the situation. You know what I'm saying?
So I can wake up tomorrow. I can be part of the group, part of the community. Wake up tomorrow and say, you know what? I don't like this. I'm finna destroy this thing.
Then you'll still be a part of anarchy.
Well, let me. Okay, explain yourself. Like, for instance, does that leave a victim?
Right. You're right, OG. I would be doing anarchy.
Would that leave a victim, though? If you were to just go out and do something like destroy something or whatever, does that leave a victim?
Yeah, it would leave a victim.
Well, if they're therefore that is a crime.
But then who's going to enforce it, though? Because is there enforcement party somewhere?
We have the natural and lawful right to create our own court system if we want to under common law. That's written in the Constitution. We have the lawful right to actually create our own money.
So you create a government?
No, we no, it's not a government, because the government wouldn't be telling us what to do. We would be self-governing. We would govern ourselves, not having a third party governing us.
I see where you're going. I'm gonna let you take back over. My bad. I should have interrupted. You can't.
And I'm not trying to sell. I'm not trying to sell I'm not trying to sell anarchy to people. I'm just saying.
It's a good conversation. It's good. I like your ideas. We just chopping it up, bro. I like your ideas, but I'm poking holes in your shit. This is fun.
Right.
You feel me?
Right. I understand and I get it. It's fine. I don't have all the answers, and I'm not an expert at the situation. You know what I'm saying? I'll be the first one to admit that. There are people that are a lot smarter on the subject than I am, but like I said,
let's just continue the conversation. All right?
Yeah, 10-4.
So like you said, you want to break away from the government and basically form your own government and then call that anarchy. But that's not anarchy. Hold on. And then you said anarchy was common law, but common law is common law. It's not the same as anarchy. I think you need to get your idea of what anarchy is, because you know what I'm saying? It kind of...
Okay, it depends on what your definition of what anarchy is, because that's the reason why I said the ones that want to be your masters and rulers, they want to give you a bad taste in your mouth of what anarchy is, because they want to continue to have that position of power. All right.
Yeah.
So many people don't understand the definition or what true anarchy is. And it's not, and that means, you know.
Sorry, you gotta let me finish because I was in the middle of something. You keep going kind of long and
Sorry,
strong.
my bad. I'll mute myself.
No, but you good. I like the conversation, but here's the thing. I told you that I wasn't that familiar with anarchy in the beginning, and I asked you to define it, and then you said it's common law, right? And then you said it's people banding together and enforcing their will on other people who, go against what they want, which is not my idea of anarchy. You know what I'm saying? From what I have ran into. But it seems like you're just all over the place with this idea what you think is anarchy, and then you don't have no way of like how it functions. How it functions, you make it seem like it functions like things that already exist, like communes, right? That's what you just said right there, or you can call it a cult, but like anarchy is to where everybody, you're right, is free and doing their own thing, but you can't then come together in these groups and try to enforce your will on somebody else. Because if you band together as a group, call yourself something, you basically creating another nation. It wouldn't be anarchy, in my opinion. And I'm not read up on it either, but it just sounds like John the Baptist said, some people overthrowing the government as chaos, and then what happens? They become the entity that rule over the people then. You know what I mean? That's what it sounds like.
I can answer your question when you asked for an example of anarchy.
Sure.
In our lifetime, the first thing that comes to mind is Somalia in the late 90s, early 2000s when the government collapsed. It started out with communities, but then it created a power vacuum and it turned into warlords that were just taking over the communities.
I would agree. That's what anarchy looks like to me.
Well, see, it, like you said, it started out, but the thing is that you got that power vacuum. There's people out there that want to be your master and ruler, and they want to come in and they want to take up that vacuum of that power. All right. Now, if we were all banded together and wanted to be free people and resisted that power altogether, then that's the only problem with centuries of being indoctrinated into this system that this is what we've been bred into. All right, this is the system that we've been bred into for centuries. So resistance of this system is not necessarily a common thing in people's minds. You know what I'm saying?
But to rebut your statement, I guess, if it's been bred into us for centuries, wouldn't it take centuries to breed it out of us then before it starts to function in a perfect world where everybody is relying on each other and actually carries their own weight?
I would agree. For instance, if we were all as a people decided right this minute to actually go toward anarchy, it would take probably at the minimum a generation to get there. But because I mean, seriously, we didn't get where we're at right now overnight. It's taken a few hundred years, quite a long time to get to where we're at now. So I mean, you think about it, it would take a little while, at the minimum, a generation to get to a cooperative type anarchy type of scenario. At first, it would create like that power vacuum you're talking about, and people would want to step in and say, "Hey, we're going to be the rulers now." It's the same thing. It's like if we were to decide to just abolish, which is in the Declaration of Independence, we have the lawful right to abolish or alter the government if we see fit as a people. That's written in the Declaration of Independence. But yet the government would call that insurrection.
I just want to get by, bro.
I guess my biggest question whenever it comes to like anarchy, because I mean, when I was younger, I was big into a lot of Marxism and different ideologies, but like on the global scale, like when you talk about like at some point you have to make allegiances just like we do as a country right now with our government. Like, what does that look like on a global scale? What stops, like in Somalia, we stayed out of it for a little while, and that's what created the power vacuum there. What stops another country from just coming in and surprise, like now we're a communist country because China just decided, all right, you guys are doing the anarchy thing right now. Guess what? We're here.
Well, you have a good point, and I'm not going to argue that point. You have a good point because the rest of the world is in that socialist, Marxist, Leninism, communist type mentality. And yes, they would want to try and, you know, gain control. I mean, you know, to be on the technical end of it, the government that is in place right here in America is technically not our government. It's actually a corporation. And you know, and when you have like you know, like you get corporations out there, and you know, you get another corporation that wants to do a hostile takeover. All right, all they got to do is just take out the heads of that corporation, and everybody that works at that corporation is now, you know, part of the new corporation. That's basically how the countries work nowadays. You know, it's basically just a big corporation, and if China decides they want to come in and take the head of our corporation out, and all the people of this nation is the workers of that corporation, now they are part of the new corporation. That's how it ends up. But if we are all individuals, if we were all individuals and basically our own masters, you know what I'm saying, it would be harder to take this nation over. You know, that's the reason why from back in the day when, you know, Pearl Harbor happened, you know, that Japanese general was saying that they wouldn't want to put boots on the ground here in America because there would be a gun behind every blade of grass. Well, if every single person in this nation is a master and a ruler of their own, it would be harder to take over this nation because we would all be fighting for our own, you know, be able to protect our lives, our loved ones, our property, and everything individually without being criminalized by a third party. You know, I mean, that's another thing when it comes down to like just average people out here on the road or on the street. You get, you know, you get mugged by some motherfucker out here. And if you were not criminalized for defending yourself and shoot that sucker, you know, and put him down, you know, there'd be less of those motherfuckers out there trying to rob you. You know what I'm saying? But the only problem is like they want to try and make us defenseless and dependent on the government. That's the reason why, you know, when it comes down to cops, they got to legitimize their job by creating more crime. You know, the government creates crime. You know, everything they make illegal creates criminals. All right. You know, like for instance, you know, back in the day when they outlawed alcohol, you know, during the Prohibition, you know, right when they signed that piece of paper saying it's illegal for anybody to have alcohol, it created a black market, which created criminals and people that were willing to, you know, do, you know, serious things to keep their stuff going. Go ahead, my bad.
I was just saying what's up to the people that's in the chat. But yeah, well, we back to where we first started at with the conversation. So let's try to finish up the rest of this video real quick.
Yeah,
I still got it up here. Oh no, you good because you was answering questions. If y'all had a good dialogue, I was gonna let y'all keep on going. But you know, we got to finish this video up right here. And, let it keep on rocking.
They're headed south on 7. 2008 Ford SUV. Stop the vehicle now. Pull to the right. Pull to the right, driver. Pull to the right. We're getting stopped right here. There's a trooper in front of me. Driver, get out of the vehicle now! Get out of the vehicle now! Get out of the vehicle now! Hands up, turn around! Get down! Don't move! Put your hands behind your back! Don't move! Get down on your hands, down! Put your other hand the other way.
That's my baby. My mom is coming to get my baby. Wait for my mom to come get my baby.
Roll over. Sit up. Stand up.
Oh,
resisting.
Oh no.
Stop fighting.
Oh no.
Don't fight. All you gotta do is just relax.
That did not
Relax. Sit down. Because you couldn't handle it. All because I was giving him a damn citation. Gets out of the vehicle, told him to stay in the vehicle. He wants to sit there and run his mouth, so I told him to get out of the vehicle. Would not get out of the vehicle. Telling her to drive off. So she drives off. Either knock you off or you! You! No! You let my girl go! No! She had nothing to do with it. You drove off. She drove off. You're done. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. You're going to get tased. Please just open the door. I just want to talk to you. I'm sorry. No, time for talking's done. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just so you know, you're going to jail for fleeing and eluding failure to comply. Also, contact Children's Services. I've got a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 4-month-old also in this vehicle as well. Child abusement charges since she was driving the vehicle, taken off. Let's go. We go. Yep, there we go. Got it. You done?
Not making this shit up.
Who's got the mace?
Why wouldn't they hobble him instead of shackle him?
Hey, knock it off. Why? Why? You've been told to. So what? I don't care. Tase me. I already got tased in Bel Air. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Is that your kid out there?
Why does it matter?
Because your kids watch you be a That's fair.
You.
You're a shit.
Fuck you, Ace.
That's a
You
fact.
dirtbag.
The female driver was charged with driving with an open container of alcohol in the vehicle, endangering children, 2 counts of failure to comply, and obstructing justice, totaling a bond of $22,135. The male was charged with resisting arrest, obstructing, and felony assault on a law enforcement officer. They are both innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
What's going on, man? Roll the window down.
Boy, this shit here, boy. What y'all got to say about that?
Needs more training.
I mean, clearly, they just some thugs, man. And I'm talking about the police, just some straight thug shit.
I wonder what those kids are going to grow up thinking about cops.
I mean, yeah, it's just obvious that they were just all the way out the line, bro. Like, it ain't no excuse for all of that. That was way too dramatic for nothing. I was waiting to hear those charges, and those charges were shit, you know what I'm saying, for them to be handling them like that. Like, that was way unnecessary, and I believe that all those officers involved should lose their jobs.
Was there any de-escalation anywhere in that video?
The one comment he gave off like quick.
Yeah, we talking about de-escalation. It didn't. Whoever, you know what I'm saying? There was no escalation. The police just escalated and kept escalating it. It wasn't no. He didn't have to de-escalate the citizens, right? It wasn't no de-escalation nowhere. It was just they was just on 10 immediately. That's what I seen.
It unfortunately it happens so much almost every single day in this nation, and that happens like that. I mean, it could be as simple like, you know, your seatbelt wasn't on or something like that, and it can get to the point of that very easily, depending on if the cop had a bad day that day, or, you know, like his wife just left him. You know what I mean? You know, that cop is just in a bad mood.
I mean, but being that they have body cams now that record that, there's no excuse for them not to have sufficient consequences. Like, we watching it. I wonder what happened to those cops. Probably a little bit of nothing. But being that now we have the body cam footage, like, those pigs should be fired, like, period.
Yeah, and I agree. And the thing is like, that's the reason why we cannot rely or even expect government to punish government. Hell, a cop can blatantly, flat out murder somebody, and he will be found like he was justified and most likely get promoted. You know, that's what ends up happening more times than not. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's just where we're at now. I mean, we didn't get here overnight, put it that way. Like I said, we didn't get to where we're at right now overnight. This is over 230 years of, you know, this crap going on. And you know,
I mean, like you said, it's our job. It's supposed to be our job to keep the government in check, and we're not doing our job. But we're so scared, and our ideology is twisted around. We think the government is just not people like us. We talk about the government it's some entity unto itself, right? We say the government, the police. No, we're talking about specific people. You know what I'm saying? And we should address them like that. It shouldn't be no ambiguous thing that I'm going against the state. You know what I mean? And we're talking about police like they're just not just people. You know what I mean? These are people that fuck up like everybody else, and we should hold them to the same standards, and we should be able to drag these motherfuckers out of any public position that we see fit. You know what I mean? Like,
well, that's how it was supposed to be. That's how it was originally supposed to be in this nation. Yeah, I agree. But it's gotten so bad. I mean, I'll give you a case log. Now, Terry versus Ohio. And this is where cops get the idea of officer safety. All right. And they consider officer safety more important than the public safety. Technically, according to and it's been ruled a couple of times in the Supreme Court, cops have no legal obligation to protect any of us. So I mean, where this protect and serve crap comes from is a lie. They don't serve us; they serve the government. They don't protect us; they protect the government. And
I agree.
All right, let's continue the video. Well, that one already done. Moving to another one, I think.
What? Roll the window down.
Why?
You're being pulled over.
For what? I'm sitting right here.
Take your hand off the shifter.
Hey, Dirk.
Southbound Fairview.
I don't blame them for acting like that.
It's smoking.
We blew the tire. Smoking like crazy.
Yep. Let them know that it's tires blown. It's still southbound Fairview.
We're not parallel with them.
It's smoking. It's gonna fail. He's running southbound. You're gonna get bit! You're gonna get bit! Save the car.
Get bit by what, nigga?
By that bullet.
Southbound, he's now westbound in the alley south of Decatur. You're gonna get dog bit. Fucking stop.
Dog bit.
Well, one dog.
Stop! You're gonna get dog bit.
By what dog? You got to jump a fence. What a dog at?
Put the gun down. Okay, make sure. Get on the fucking ground. Get on the ground. Don't move.
Said,
We'll figure it out. Don't move. You're gonna get tased.
You could have stood by the car and asked what the fuck.
Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
What?
For one, you ran from the police.
Yeah, because what's all y'all scared of me? Why y'all pull up with me like that?
I'm secure in the backyard. You got anything on you?
What the what you mean I got anything on me?
Why you run?
Good, what the y'all pull up with me like that for?
Describe the house real quick.
What you got down here? Knee
That's
brace?
my fucking leg.
Okay, I don't know that. All right, stand up.
I don't know that.
Did you throw anything?
No.
Okay.
Throw anything what? What the you talking about?
Why you running?
Because what the y'all pull up on me like that for? Somebody to stop.
Is your window tint?
Huh?
Your window tint.
I was on the side of the street. I wasn't driving.
Doesn't matter.
I don't have a dog window. What the you talking about?
Why you ran? That's
Why?
Oh, these gates are all
He got
locked.
a warrant or something.
What the is that for? What the is that for?
Go ahead. So you think he got a warrant?
He got a warrant or something. You don't run like that for nothing.
Boy, that nigga was gone, boy. He put them dusters on, boy. He thought he did something, though. He was fast enough to hit that fence, though. He ain't hit that fence fast enough. That's what it was.
Yo.
He threw the dope. We all know that. He got that dope up out of there. He threw that to the side. He made sure nobody don't get that. He's smart.
So he gonna go to jail, but not for drugs, though, huh?
Well, I think they know he a drug dealer, but you know what I mean. They probably done caught him over there selling some drugs, John, and they pulled up on him because he said he wasn't driving, he wasn't moving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They ain't stupid. That's why the first thing he asked him, did you throw anything? They about to search this whole place they just ran through. They about to search this shit. You got to throw it and then go the opposite way, nigga.
He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it on the road.
Well, that would have been a good way to do it, but then you got pedestrians that might tell that you did it.
Yeah.
He threw something out the window too. His back over there, you know, big old bag full of meth. You know, something like that. You know, some crack daddy, some doogie, that doogie Mac. He did something.
I just told you. No, hell no, that don't work like that. See a gate somewhere. It's not locked.
Yeah.
I'm going to the gate right here. It's locked. It's the issue. But what the f not hitting? That's some bullshit. What the f is that about? Why you running? What the f you mean why I'm running? Why y'all pull up on me and do reach for a gun and shit? Me, I'm sitting on the side of the road. Y'all had no reason to do that. Yeah, we did. No, the f you didn't. Well, that's your opinion. That ain't my opinion. It's fact. It's called the rule of fucking law. What the f you mean? That's called tyranny. You do shit like that.
That's why you lock your gate people at your house. Make sure your gates are locked. You see that shit? They just you need to make sure your gates are locked at your house, people. You know what I'm saying? Put the lock on there. This shit crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You in your house, nigga, taking the bath for the nigga just walking on the side of your house because your gate's open. Nigga, lock your goddamn thing, nigga. What we doing here, bro? This shit crazy.
Dumb motherfucker, you got me up. I don't have a cage anyway, do you?
I don't.
Do you have a cage?
Dog at?
What's all this about? He ran from the police. No,
what a goddamn dog at, y'all?
I know, I ain't heard a damn dog yet.
That nigga said, you gonna get bit, nigga. About what? Nigga, where is the dog at? Nigga, we ain't seen the dog not one time. Did y'all forget the dog or something?
He's gonna go stand in the wood line and bark into his hand.
This shit crazy, bro. He got to do more better.
The f you and your officer pulled up on me. One y'all like y'all pull a gun talking about, brother, get out the car. Let's just stop. You know why? I was on the No. Who's the supervisor? You the supervisor? Can I speak with the supervisor? Yeah, I want the supervisor. At jail, you can talk to whoever you want. I want to speak with the supervisor. Hey, since I'm going to the county, your county, I just want to be very clear. I work for the city. Well, I'm sorry. Me reiterate. The city jail that I'm going to. No, it's county jail. It's county jail. The city doesn't have a jail. Decatur City? City county, city jail. We're in the city of Decatur, but the jail that I'm going to is Macon County Jail. Okay, well, let me be very specific about what's going on here. They pulled up on me. You're getting arrested. No. Hold on. My lights were on, and I told you to roll your window down. It doesn't matter. You can't pull up on someone sitting on the side of the road and say, "Roll your window down." This is a stop. Hey, then you'll have a. That's not how it works. Then you'll have a great argument. If we can hold this area down, we'll article search it back. If you toss something, the dog will find it. Man, I ain't trying to hear this. Y'all both. Okay, then quit talking. I ain't got to quit talking. This called a fucking America. It's called
heard that, OG?
I have a amendment of a right to what you talking about. Quit talking. You quit talking, motherfucker. What's all this money for? What you mean what's all this money for? What the... Y'all ask crazy ass questions. What the you in my pockets for? Oh, dope. That's why. You didn't toss anything, right? What the y'all talking? I just want to make sure that you didn't toss something that a kid could hurt themselves with. Man, what the come on, man. I'm going to ask. You don't have to answer. That's retarded as fuck. All right. I'm going to go back there and get the dog real quick, and we'll article search everywhere. As soon as we don't go out to make contact, his hand's on the shifter, he throws it in there and takes off. Well, he only has one leg, so that's why he wasn't very fast. Yeah, one leg. Yeah, and he stops.
Yo!
Yeah. He couldn't even. Hey, if that nigga would have had, if he had two legs, nigga, he would have never seen him.
He was gone.
Nigga jumped the whole fence, nigga, with one leg. You see what I'm talking about?
One leg.
God damn! I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Man, amazing people. This nigga did all that running. Do I have to play this video back to see all that running that nigga did, just to see if that nigga tried to chase a nigga down one leg?
You gotta, now that I know he's only got one leg.
That shit is crazy, dog. That car. That nigga, by the time you put up on that nigga was gone. He was gone. Yeah, that definitely would have two legs too.
Ow! Southbound, he's now westbound in the alley south of Decatur.
You're gonna get dog bit. Fucking stop.
Oh, this officer slow in a bit.
Stop. You're gonna get dog bit. Get on the fucking ground. Put the gun down. Okay, make sure. Get on the fucking ground. Get on the ground. Don't move. We'll figure it out. Don't move. You're gonna get tased.
He told that nigga put the gun down. Oh,
yo, if he had 2 legs, he would have been in the next state.
Nigga, that officer ain't got the juice, nigga. He ain't got the juice, man. He got left, nigga. Okay, look at the goddamn dog. They done finally brought the goddamn dog out. Okay, fuck it. Let me get the siren dog for fam.
Big black cell phone. I'm like, put it down.
Puss ass dog. Listen to the dog for fam.
Down, and then he dropped it. He has one leg. He only has one leg. He has a prosthetic. I'm gonna go get the dog.
Oh, that's the back of the That nigga don't smell shit. Did he take the doodle?
I smell shit.
Oh, that was sad. Rewind it back. The dog ain't even doing his job. He out here defecating on people's yards.
Sitting on the curb, shitting on
Oh,
the
right there too. Look at this shit. Look at this shit here. Look at this shit. And then, nigga, that's a fine because they supposed to have a doggy bag. They supposed to pick that shit up.
That's why he wasn't scared when he said, "I'll send the dog."
Mm-hmm. That shit crazy. We got to do better than that. Nah, Obama, he got 4 legs.
Really? Impressive.
That's fair. Max said everyone shits at work.
Off in here. Up, up. Good boys. Good boys. Yes. We're good. All we gotta do now is tow it and roll.
This suspect was charged with obstructing, driving with a revoked license, his second offense of aggravated fleeing going 21 miles an hour over the speed limit, manufacturing or delivering between 10 and 30 grams of cannabis, and manufacturing or delivering 15 or more grams of cocaine. He is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Most people don't realize that.
Manufacturing.
Man, yeah, bro. Look, so it was in a bag.
But
it was in a. He probably broke it down into.
Is this still a class A in that state?
I don't even know, bro. That shit crazy as shit. You know, they gonna get him locked up. They gonna get him in there. They trying to make sure he don't come on out, sir. They trying to make sure it stick. You know what I mean? They don't want drug dealers out here.
Right. It's just manufacturing is a weird one. That's usually for like hard drugs.
Meth, yeah, meth. I ain't never heard a nigga manufacture marijuana unless it's a product. But
marijuana is looked at as bad as heroin to the cops and stuff. You know, when it comes down to it.
But even heroin though, it depends on what type of heroin you got. If it's you got the brown or you got the what the other one is that dark tar shit. That'll still be manufacturing because that's still a heroin base, but you mixed it with something. So basically, you chemically change the property of it, just like meth and crack. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking when they said manufacturer. I'm like, well, how do you manufacture cocaine? Just ask.
Well, cocaine is not a natural thing. You have to actually produce, refine it basically from the coca plant and all that stuff. I mean, if you out there just chewing on coca leaves, that's not manufacturing. You're just picking leaves off the plant. But it's like manufacturing, I guess, in a marijuana scenario. It's like if you trimmed it up, you know what I'm saying, and you had it in a baggie, that'd be manufacturing and try to distribution because it's in a baggie and blah blah blah. But I mean, that's like it goes back to that example of when they did prohibition of alcohol. The war on drugs is really the war on people. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes it creates criminals. It creates criminal enterprises. There's a black market. If you make anything illegal, there's a black market. It's going to come about. And and when you got to fight again, to make your money, in that black market, it can get pretty dangerous on some aspects, and that creates even more crime, creates more victims. You know, even in the state of Florida where I live, you can get medical marijuana, but they could still fuck with you if that marijuana is not in its actual dispensary
Yeah,
container.
yeah,
You
that's
know
how
what I'm
it's supposed
saying?
to be.
Here, I'm in New York. It's recreational here now, but like their big thing now is cutting down on like the edibles and whatever else that are sold like off market that aren't like that the state doesn't get their taxes on.
Right. That's the thing. It's like you know, technically when it comes down to it, in my opinion, like marijuana, for instance, needs to be decriminalized nationwide,
That's a
even
fact.
federally, because legalization just leaves loopholes for them to get their cut, the government get their cut out of it,
And they
and
get
if
a
they don't
nice
get
cut.
their cut, and that's where that black market scenario I was talking about, if they don't get their cut, they get all butthurt about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't play no games about their cut either. So you know that.
I mean, that's the reason why the prohibition didn't last very long, because the government knew they weren't getting any cut out of it when
All
all
right,
the
Uncle Matt.
moonshiners were actually making their money and stuff like that. The government wasn't getting their cut, so they had to make it legal again so they can get their cut.
Well, I'm watching this dude right now, bro. That's on YouTube. I'm pretty sure his following about to jump up like crazy. But I watch ever since they made it legal in I think I don't know if it's Kentucky. I know it's here. I think they did it here in Oklahoma. There's certain states that I know they didn't done it in where they didn't gave them you legal to distill your own liquor in your house, but only a certain amount. It can't be a large quantity. You only can do a certain amount. You know what I'm saying? It's just like everything gets the regulations that they put on there, but you can literally go online now and buy the distiller. They even got the electric joint. You pull your mash on top, and then they got like a little spout on the side. It cools it down, and it does everything inside of a little thing that you get off the Temu. I don't want to say it like it comes off Amazon though. But,
yeah, still, I've got to still myself, but here technically, according to the regulations in Florida, I can make beer all I want, but if I go a step further and make liquor, now it's against the law. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically all it is just distilling that beer or that wine down to a liquor. That's all it is, just an extra step. And and it's a big deal because they want to get their cut out of it. They want to. It's all about revenue. Every criminal offense out there that's in the judicial thing has a monetary tag to it. Every single one of them has got a monetary condition, I guess you would call it, because they make some money off of it. No matter who wins or loses in the court system always gets money out of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's like I said, it's like when they do any kind of like make anything illegal or any kind of a prohibition, it creates crime or criminals or whatever, and it also creates victims, and also it creates money, it creates revenue for the state. If things were if we were actually free people, for instance, and we were able to, it wasn't criminalized to sit there and smoke a blunt down the road. I mean, who's really the victim if I'm just smoking a blunt walking down the road? Who's really the victim in that scenario? You know what I'm saying?
I am, because I gotta smell it.
That don't mean you're not going to smell it. Son.
No, there's one thing I can say, since they're like I've smoked my entire life, like since I was 12 years old. I'm not even gonna lie, but like something that annoys the fuck out of me being back in New York now is everywhere I go, that's all I can fucking smell.
It's
like
weed.
Yeah, no matter where I am. And like I grew up in kitchens, became a chef and whatever else. So like my dudes would show up in the kitchen fucking reeking like it. I'm like, bro, go put that shit in your car. But like now it's not even like the smell of like possessing it. It's just, it's burning fucking everywhere. It smells like when I lived in Florida and like they light the forest beds on fire. It's like that, but weed smoke. That's no exaggeration either.
I can't believe you, Trey.
You gotta come up here and see it. But like it's also beautiful because like when I go out to the reservation, that shit looks like Las Vegas of like just fucking weed stores. Like it's just a strip of all these different stores and neon signs, and you could buy weed in every form you can fucking find, and mushrooms and whatever else. But like,
Yeah,
I guess
crackheads. That's all they are, is crackheads.
that's the exchange for it, is like, because of that, like now everywhere you go, like people that aren't responsible users don't give a fuck about anybody else around them, and they'll just light up wherever, like fucking walking next to the playground and shit. Like nothing exists outside of their bubble because they're just stoned all the time.
Talk about it. Tell them about it. Tell OG about himself.
Well, on that mentality, actually, that's the reason why. I mean, on that mentality, that's the reason why so many buildings are not. You can't smoke cigarettes or something like that.
Yeah. Somebody always ruins it for everybody.
Sitting there regulating our freedom, basically.
I lost my card.
Oh, Rick, I want to smell like the weed. What's John talking about?
I mean, if I was walking around and I smell fucking people's, if I'm walking around and I smell a bunch of weed being smoked, I feel like I'm jealous because I ain't got none right now. I'm like, dude, I want to get a little some of that secondhand smoke so I can get a contact buzz. Come on,
Every time I smell weed, I want to call the police.
It's so readily available to everyone that like it's not a big deal. Like if you don't have any, like I've literally been sitting out front before and like dude that I didn't even know walked by and was like, "You smoke?" I'm like, "Of course." And bro just reaches in his pocket, breaks off a bud and handed it to me. I walked inside and threw it away because I don't know that dude. But like it's just like that.
Nigga said I threw it away.
Well, today it can be very
all my weed or something.
Yeah, today it can be dangerous because all that fentanyl and crap fucking floating around. I agree, in
like,
some respects. You know what I'm saying?
As a teenager, I went on tour like cooking. I don't know if you know who the Rainbow Crew are or whatever,
yes.
But like I went on tour with Rainbow Crew as a cook and like rode in the bus with everybody and shit like that. And it was like that. Like when we'd set up and everybody be walking around and had all their camps, somebody just be like, "Hey man, I remember you," and hand you a bud. And you could trust it then, but like now, like that's the thing. Like we sort of got into it with the talk of like anarchy and communism and whatever else. But like a lot of that all just runs on like the idea of trust in that everyone's a good person. And we all know that that's not the case.
Well, I think that's actually, part of it's part of the propaganda that the masters and rulers want. They want us to be untrusting of everybody. They want us all basically, against everybody. They want us divided, not unified. Because if we were unified, they wouldn't have a chance. Their whole system would just fall apart. That's why they want us to be untrusting of each other. And honestly, that's where the damn crack epidemic came into play. I mean, there's a lot of the government and fucking cops and stuff that putting that shit on. Hell, there was I can't remember the town, but they were actually producing meth in a fucking courthouse and putting that out on the street so they can bust people. The cops were doing this. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is what it is. It's like they're producing this untrust amongst each other, amongst ourselves. Because honestly, if you break it down to back in the day, when there was like those old plantations out there, one of the tactics to keep the people out there in the fields and the people in the house under control is to create division. You sit there and let them fight amongst themselves while the true masters are sitting on the porch drinking the sweet tea, laughing at you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And now it's just in a more massive scale. You know what I'm saying? This whole the world itself, I'd say, not just in America, but the world itself is one big plantation. And you got a small group of people that want to rule over the entire fucking planet. They want to be masters of the universe. And they're sitting on their front porch, sitting there watching all of us fight amongst ourselves about the bullshit they created. That problem, reaction, solution scenario where they create the problem. They wait for the fear-based reaction of the people, and they step in with that pre-planned solution. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. They're just, it's on a more massive scale. And unfortunately, you know, over generations, you know, a lot of people have this, what is, like a better word, is like a Stockholm syndrome, you know, or the cognitive dissonance when it comes down to it. You know, they're holding two opposing viewpoints in their mind at the same time, and they're trying to justify both of them at the same time, where they're both opposite of each other. Right. That's a cognitive dissonance. And that's when I talk about Stockholm syndrome, is basically a kidnapper kidnapping somebody, and that somebody that got kidnapped starts feeling love toward the kidnapper.
They identify with the kidnapper.
Yeah, identify with the kidnapper. That's exactly what's on a massive scale today. You know, it's like everybody identifies with the government, but they're the ones that are actually the ones that are creating all the problems and the aggression, and basically the kidnapper.
Right.
And, you know, we're all identifying or are actually, you know, condoning and supporting the kidnapper. And that's where it's at on a more massive scale, you know. And it's unfortunate though that, and we got to fix what we got right here in America. We can't fix the rest of the world. The rest of the world's fucked, in my opinion. You know, the rest of the world, they're not allies of the American people. You know, we got to fix ourselves here in America first. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, part of the problem that the government creates is like all these people coming in from other countries that are from these other socialist, communist, or whatever kind of type of countries coming here, have no allegiance to America and our values and our way of life and all that stuff. But they're easy to control by the government because they're used to it. They're from countries that are like that. So they're okay with it. And they're also they want them to vote for it too. That's the reason, that's that part of that problem, reaction, solution scenario. You know, you talk about like when it comes to the illegals and all that stuff, the problem was created by letting them in. Now all the people are getting up in arms saying, oh, blah, 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 blah. That's the fear-based reaction. And the pre-planned solution is now we're going to institute martial law on everybody. You know, and that's where they're heading on that end of it. And that's just one tiny subject, but it's not a simple solution. That's why when I talk about anarchy, it's not a simple solution, and it's not I don't have all the answers, and I don't know how to, like, every micro type of situation, how that's supposed to happen, how that's supposed to turn out. I'm not sure how to, explain that or define it or whatever. Because
I understand. You mean like in a perfect world scenario where everybody does their part and whatever, then it could be sustainable.
Yeah, because I actually did the rainbow thing myself. I did that for I was homeless for 10 years. And at one time, man, I used to do the whole circuit around the country, going from one national forest to the next, to the next, to the next. You know what I mean? I did that kind of thing for a while too. And in a way,
give me a second real quick. Didn't see that Mama did that. Give me a second. Let me switch this stuff over to Uncle Tom's side of the game. We're on my side today. Give me a second. I gotta switch my background and everything. Yeah, we was over on the OG Do Dirty side. Appreciate you, Mama. She said, see what she said over here. That wasn't even no girl time stuff. My family will be going down, holding it to the recipe. Show your host some respect and donate $5 challenge. Yeah, that's on Tom and them side, Mama. We over on the OG Do Dirty side. If you're gonna do the $5 challenge, make sure you hit the Cash App, which is floating right there at the bottom. Appreciate you, Mama. Let me find you something because I did not know you was over there. What did that one time always use all the time? I'm pretty sure he got it over here. I don't have none of this stuff on my side.
money. Go get the 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 money. I got it. Push 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 it.
Thank you.
That looked like Tom in the car.
All right, let me get back to my side. Quick. Change back. Waka waka. And we're back on the Friday ckery. All right, so I did find the dude that was doing that. I'll show you exactly what I mean. He did I don't know what this one is. I don't know what type of which colors, but I can show you exactly what it was. Give me a second. Make it bigger. Here we go. This is him doing the buzz balls. Like I say, this thing right here, you can buy this at the on Amazon. I forgot what they call it, but you see the name of it. You want to zoom in on it and all that good stuff. Just make sure you know what I'm saying. You can do like the little find the product thing with the little app, and it'll find it for you. However you want to do it, but check it out. Make sure it's unpowered up.
What are you doing there, Grandpa?
Making a drink.
Those are already a drink.
Making a stronger drink.
That's 15% alcohol by volume.
That's it.
Oh, that's full, and this is an air still for water.
Not tonight.
Oh shit! So you're making moonshine out of buzz balls. What are you gonna call it?
Buzz shine.
Some buzz shine. Let's see how strong this comes out.
All right.
The jar's under it and ready.
You bring yourself
And
up,
there
sir.
it goes. So that's the first drinkable jar?
Yeah, now we're going to proof.
All right, let's see what proof she is. The Buzz Shine. All right, there's some 138 proof.
What the fuck?
Buzz Ball or Buzz Shine, as Grandpa says.
Yo.
Smells like Buzz Ball.
Yeah, you lose your vision too.
Ooh. Tastes like 140. Shine on.
And that's the nigga making shine. It's good with your spoon.
I've made shine before, just using corn, just using corn liquor. You know what I mean? I've done that before.
Yeah, he did it with some type of machine. I don't know what the fuck you
A water distiller.
Yeah, that's just a water distiller.
Yeah, I mean, distilling is just basically, getting majority of the alcohol of whatever you're putting in there. For instance, for instance, they were talking about that buzz stuff or whatever. It's got 15% alcohol, whatever in it, whatever 15 proof or whatever. You're just distilling it down to its concentrated alcohol. That's all it is. I mean, and honestly, I got a still myself, and I got it because it's a multi-use type of a tool. Like I can distill water, I can make liquor, I can get high octane liquor, which could be actually a fuel like ethanol, or I can make tinctures. I can make essential oils. It's just a multi-use type of tool, in my opinion. It's a good thing to have. I mean, you think about it. Like if everything goes to crap in this nation, alcohol is going to be in demand. So I know how to make it. I know. So.
That's a true statement right there. When all else fails, drink yourself to death.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something, man. You think about it. If everything was to go to crap, for instance, if like the electricity went out, and cell phones went out, and everything went out, and there's no end in sight, and the grocery stores are going to be empty after a while. It's like alcohol would be definitely a good trade item for one.
Damn, Ron, I ain't seen you in a minute. What up, Ron?
How you doing, Tom?
Man, just got off this long ass goddamn game because they wanted to go to double overtime and shit. They won. OG, I don't know how, but they won. motherfuckers had 7 fucking turnovers.
You got beat by a bunch of 12-year-olds or something?
No, not me. We didn't lose, but the varsity team had 7 turnovers and still won.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
A game like that, you don't win.
Yeah. But they pulled through. That's the only thing that matters.
Yeah. I was mad though. I was like, "Ain't that about a bitch?" I was talking to the other team because I coached the majority of some more shit up. At least 65% of their team I coached before.
Get this
like, how the fuck did y'all lose this shit, bro? Well, you know,
I want you to see something real quick. Just tell me what you think about this.
No! She went somewhere. She went somewhere to do laundry, I think, and so he gets real stupid at night. And
hold on, just a second, okay?
Stop!
Stop! I want
Stop
to tell you
pulling
what
away from
happened.
me! Stop pulling away from me!
They
You have the chance.
attacked him first.
You're going in
Samantha.
handcuffs right now.
Samantha.
You understand that?
They're going.
Roll
Samantha.
over.
They
Samantha.
stopped her. Started
Samantha. Calm down. Take a breath.
Roll over.
Calm down.
Roll
We can talk.
over.
Shut up.
You gonna be calm? You gonna be calm?
Yeah.
All right. Stay calm. We'll be calm as long as you are.
Mike,
Stay seated. Just stay seated. Stay there.
they started it with him.
I'm not doubting that.
Can I stand up?
I'd rather you stay seated. Go sit in your chair. Okay.
Okay.
Sit in your chair.
Continue what you were.
Okay, so my mom was walking out the door with the
I thought they were putting her under arrest. The fuck just happened? Am I wrong?
No, sir. I thought the same thing. Was she resisting, sir? Where was the compliance strike? I got one even better for you. Check this one out right here.
That shit crazy.
Check this one. That same one. Watch this. Watch this. Yeah, that shit crazy.
Charges.
Okay. And that's something you guys can work out Monday or Tuesday when you go up to the courthouse, okay? All right, take care.
So actually, we're going to arrest her for obstruction. We're arresting her for obstruction.
What?
You're on arrest for obstruction.
No, I'm not.
Sam, don't do it.
Now we're going to be resisting too.
I didn't do anything.
Don't add resistance.
God damn, I didn't do anything.
Don't add resisting, Sam. Don't
I
add
didn't
resisting.
do
Stand up.
anything.
Stand up.
I didn't do anything. I was just telling you.
You're hooked on my hair. Hold on. Your hair's hooked on my.
I didn't do anything. Boys, tell him I didn't do anything.
Flip on. You got your.
I didn't do anything. I wasn't obstructing. I was sitting in the
No, you
chair.
tried to
You
run inside.
obstructed
That's not
earlier.
good. Sam, stop.
You obstructed
Just stop.
earlier.
Just get your citation.
And
Go to
now
court.
you're resisting.
Can I get a citation and go back inside?
Yeah.
So you're getting
Huh?
resisting also. Obstruction and resisting.
Quit resisting and see what we can get done. You're making
wasn't
this difficult.
doing
You're making this
anything.
more difficult than it
Pass
needs to be,
out.
Sam. Just
I
stop.
was
Just
going
stop.
inside.
Stop.
You're not thinking logically.
Mike, please.
Well,
Oh, Carly,
just stop.
Tell her she gotta come get the child. Who do you want to care for your child?
Would you guys please? I'm not doing
Who do you
anything.
want to care for your child?
Why am I obstructing?
You obstructed whenever I was detaining Patrick earlier.
That was earlier. I was
Yep.
telling you what was going on.
No,
The
you
boys.
weren't. I told you to get back and you weren't listening.
I was sitting in the
you
chair.
and then you resisted when they tried to get you away from me. That's
No.
obstructing.
No.
and you're resisting.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah.
Mike, please.
No, there's nothing
No,
I
I'm
do,
not.
Sam. You did this.
You horrible. Y'all some horrible cops.
Going to jail.
You already gave her a ticket, bitch. You gonna let her go? You don't let her go, and then gonna try. Nah, fuck that. We gonna arrest her, bitch. It's too late. That's getting crazy.
Do you think he was butthurt?
Yeah.
Ah, bro, you got when you go back and see it, bro, you gonna cut up, bro. We was not playing with that video, but I got other good stuff for y'all. You know what I mean? I got some pretty good stuff for y'all today, man. You know, bringing good entertainment. Let's go down the road. Let's go down the goddamn road. Yes, we are.
She making gummies.
Where are steaks?
We are at the Dollar Tree.
They got steak.
These things are frozen solid.
Just come on. Let's find something else to go with it.
Let's go those steaks.
$3 a piece.
They're just so dark looking. Like
It says it's already rubbed with seasoning.
Just oxidized.
You don't have to do anything to these.
That's nasty. In them. Ooh.
And that looks like a regular.
I was about to say,
They look like what?
they look so tough.
Well, this one's
That
not.
is tough as shit.
All three of them. You can have them. Had to plate up. Oh.
It played up like steak and
Steak fried?
potatoes. This is so tender.
Stop
Dang,
lying.
Mom, you tore it up.
Probably
It
is.
was that good?
It's been marinating
These
in
are good
vinegar
steaks.
for
For
months.
$3, you cannot beat it.
Mama, what are you looking?
To be fair, at least that's all real meat. That's more of the meat than you get when you go to McDonald's.
That's true. OG? Would you eat that shit, OG?
It'd be all right for like tacos or something.
Steak taco? Who the fuck? Never
You don't
mind.
eat steak tacos?
No, sir.
What the fuck?
I don't even eat chicken tacos. I can't stand it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of chicken tacos. They're too sweet.
So I would never, sir. Never, sir. I shop at Walmart.
Was you eating that shit, OG?
No, sir. Never, sir. I shop at Walmart.
That shit got motherfucking freezer burnt. And she like, oh, it's so tender.
Oh my God. She thought it was tender. I gotta see this one more again.
Where my steaks? Where my steaks?
We are at the Dollar Tree.
They got steak.
This is a frozen solid.
Just come on. Let's find something else to go with it.
How much for those steaks?
$3 a piece.
They're just so dark looking. Like
It says it's already rubbed with seasoning.
Mm. Okay. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's how it doesn't expire. They just soak it in Italian dressing and package it.
Yes, that's exactly what they do. That's Italian dressing helps everything. Right
So
there.
we don't have to do anything to these.
Straight out the package.
Straight out.
And that
Straight
looks
out the package.
Bleh. What the fuck?
Mm. That shit look delicious, though.
You fry it in that butter. That's what that's about. Throw enough butter in there, be all right.
You throw no butter, that's the juice, that's the package. You can't make this shit up, bro.
I was about to say,
they look like what?
they look so tough.
Well, this one's mine, okay?
All three of them. You can have them. Had to plate up. Oh.
It played up like steak and potatoes.
Watch how tender she showed the steak and watch how hard she gonna have to pull this apart.
This is so tender.
Dang, Mom, you tore it
You got a
up.
mouthful of meat like a chipmunk talking about this is so tender. The fuck?
Lord, boy, that's it, boy. You can't make this
Dude,
shit up here, boy. This is real life TV right here, boy. Real
Dude,
life.
I had me some pulled pork today. Boy, I'm gonna tell you, that was some good. I'm gonna tell you, I have pulled pork. That's good stuff right there.
That's what I got more.
Sit there cooking for like 12 hours. Goddamn, good shit.
Oh yeah.
What? Jennifer Gilbo riding in Shoel Mahmoud's car when out of nowhere she appears to snap, lunging at the Uber driver, dousing him with pepper spray. Shoel picked
Hell?
Jennifer's friend on West 46th Street, but when they got to 65th and
Good call.
Last
You seen that?
morning. What? Shoel insists he hadn't said a word to the ladies. The other passenger appears just as stunned. Done what? Repeatedly asking her friend why she was doing this. Jennifer would only say, "Get him out." Get him out. In the first few seconds, Shoel tells me he tried to get out, but his seatbelt was on. Police did arrest Jennifer. She's charged with assault and now has a lawyer who at this point is not commenting.
Schizophrenic bit.
Why she spray that man like that?
She's schizo. She said he said something.
She's the type of woman that you probably wake up with her standing next to your bed with a damn knife in her hand. That's the type of woman that would be like that.
She told that nigga to get out his own car. He was Ubering in. And got took
Say that
to jail.
again. Say that again. 1 second.
Yeah, no problem.
What? Jennifer Gilbo.
Oh, the motherfucker was driving too.
When out of nowhere, she appears to snap, lunging at the Uber driver, dousing him with pepper spray.
Watch him try to steal the
Picked
car.
up Jennifer and a friend on West 46th Street, but when they got to 65th and Peck, things quickly went south early Wednesday morning. What? Joel insists he hadn't said a word to the ladies. The other passenger appears just as stunned. Done what? Repeatedly asking her friend why she was doing this. Jennifer would only say, "Get him out." Get him out. In the first few seconds, Joel tells me he tried to get out, but his seatbelt was on. Police did arrest Jennifer. She's charged with assault and now has a lawyer who at this point is not commenting.
What?
She said, "Get him out."
So what you doing? So what you doing right now, OG? You showing us white debauchery because I be showing black debauchery? Is that what it is?
No, sir. Sir, have you? Oh, you haven't been here all night, right?
No, sure.
Okay, you haven't. So I mean, I don't think you. Why would you say that?
Because the simple fact is, I show a lot of black debauchery. And these last 3 videos been nothing. Well, 2 videos. No, I didn't want 3 videos been white people.
Oh, that's been. Oh, so okay. So let me change my theme real quick.
No, you ain't got to change it.
I do it for you because I thought I was an equal opportunist today. I thought we were showing
equal opportunity.
But I go ahead. I got you, sir. Don't worry about it. Here go another for you. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta have a dose.
Don't even worry. I didn't think we were doing that today, but since you want me to, you know what I'm saying? I kind of figured you were going to bring it out of me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna give you a lot of it. Here go another one. She's going to jail, right? I mean, ain't no Smallville in her, people. She's going to jail. You can't point a gun at nobody. We didn't already went over this on another video. Check it out.
I mean, you can. He's got to be justified.
That ain't what we heard, but we ain't gonna switch up now. We just gonna tell it like this. You can't do that if somebody ain't did nothing to.
Yeah, if you ain't did nothing, you're going to jail.
Okay. Let's just say that she's going to jail.
I mean, he wasn't here with the car. Call him. I'm telling. Get the license plate. Get the license plate. Get the license plate now. You were never about to hit me with the damn car. You hit me with the car. Both of y'all put the guns down on me, okay? I got it. Don't you jump behind? Oh no, I ain't jumping on your car. What's wrong? Your husband was hitting me.
Uh-oh.
Do you see?
I bet you won't shoot her. Does he shoot her? Shoot her! Shoot her!
She don't need to shoot. What they need to do is just stand there until the police get there. Just stay there until the police get there. And if she try to drive away, just follow her with the police like everybody else. To do what a regular citizen does is we just fight because she didn't do nothing wrong. She pulled a gun out on you.
I'm gonna make her shoot me, dog.
Police are already there. I
get this money.
That bitch is the police. I promise.
Yeah, that's the only people that's allowed to do that. The only people that's allowed.
The way she reacted when she took a step towards her.
Was that it?
Yeah, that was, sir. That's all I've been given, sir. All I'm going to say. I don't have to go and grab a whole video and try to paint a narrative. We just show the facts. What happened?
I didn't even see it.
Don't worry about it. I got another for you.
Hold on, OG.
No. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's all you need to see was a little 33 seconds. That's all it was. 33 seconds.
Crazy.
33 seconds.
It does make me sad because it actually not sad. It makes me feel extremely guilty because I am taking a strong black man.
Uh-oh. Oh, wow. She feels guilty for taking a black man? That's crazy. That's racist. She might as well do slave play. What the fuck are we doing? Yeah, shit crazy. And she said taken like she stole some shit.
You can't have.
You have to go there with that one. That's just too much right there. That's too much right there. That's too much. Too much work. That's not what she said, people. We're not going to take that into account.
That's literally what she said.
That's not what she said.
I feel guilty for taking a strong black man.
She would never.
She only took his chains off for the interview.
She don't say stuff like that. Let's not put that on her.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. I need 5 minutes to this
for a second. I'm being told by the
Why
receptionist.
get 5 minutes of a
Cop
nigga?
storms a hospital demanding ID.
It's not a
But the
nigga.
Fourth Amendment says no ID without lawful detention, and HIPAA protects patient privacy. Then the twist. This suspect isn't a criminal. He's internal affairs on an undercover sting. See what happens next.
That you're trying to get a file from a patient without prior authorization. Sir, I'm going to need you to come.
You might be
with me.
right, Tom. That doesn't look like a relaxed on logo.
You might.
Yeah.
I need to see some identification because what you're doing is a felony.
Nah, that's a fake hospital.
I'm being told by the receptionist that you've been harassing patients and that you're being rude and disrespectful to them. So I need you to come with me. I need to see some kind of identification.
Am I being detained right now?
You're not being detained, but you've
He said it's internal affairs, and this is one of those fake, fake shits.
Taking a patient.
Yes, you have. You've got a
Isn't that
patient's
Booker
file.
T for WCW?
You're getting very frustrated.
No, I'm not getting frustrated.
I'm trying to let you know what's going on. Okay.
I already know what's going on.
No, you don't. You don't.
I do.
Okay. I'm trying to handle some business right now. And the best thing for you to do is just to go on about.
I'm not going to do that. I need to see some identification first before I
I'm
go.
not going to see any identifications. There was no crime committed. I'm just trying to handle my business. You should handle yours and leave.
I was told by the receptionist that you were harassing him and that you were taking a patient's file that does not have prior authorization for you to have that file.
Officer,
so I need to make sure that that is
what we've been talking about.
It doesn't matter. I need to see some identification, please.
You would know what was going on.
Well, if you could show me some identification, then everything would be fine.
I'm not
That identification ain't gonna show you. If you want to go play the stupid rap, identification ain't gonna show you shit.
I need to see some identification before I do leave.
Sir,
I'll give you sure that this gentleman is not being harassed. And that
tell me what crime I committed.
I want to. The crime is that you've taken a folder that belongs to another patient and
Where's
you don't have the authorization to do
I
that.
haven't even got the files that I came here.
It doesn't matter. I need to see some identification.
Crime committed. I haven't taken any.
It's a HIPAA violation.
There
HIPAA
was
violation,
no violation.
not law.
It is a HIPAA violation.
You have a complete misunderstanding of what's going on. So I'm telling you, you should go on about your day.
When you take somebody's file that doesn't belong to you, it is.
Where's the file at? Come on, man.
Oh,
why you playing this stupid
to me
shit?
and told me that you were trying to get some information and you got the file and that you
OG
wanted the
trying to
file
trigger me.
and it's
No, I'm not.
you can't have that.
Yes, it is.
Well, you already said it was fake in the beginning.
You're looking at the gentleman that
I know,
informed me.
it doesn't
He's
mean it's
there
not
in front
gonna
of you,
trigger
the receptionist.
This is not what's going on. Okay.
Okay, so I need to see some identification
here on
so I can
official
clear everything.
So you should stop interrupting what's going on.
I'm not interrupting.
That's best for you.
I need to see your driver's licenses so that I can get some paperwork started.
There will be no driver's license shown.
I'm not leaving until you show me.
I ain't
some
driving,
kind
bitch.
of
What you get a driver's
identification.
license for?
Can you show me what kind of crime I committed?
You've taken a patient's file folder that you're not
Where
allowed
is that?
permission to take.
I haven't taken
That's a HIPAA
I'm
violation.
here to receive information,
Mhm.
okay? And what you're doing right now is you're disrupting something very important that's going on.
No, I don't think I am. I need to see some kind of identification, please.
I know you are, sir.
Show me some identification.
I think it's best.
I'm not
that you
leaving.
just leave.
I'm not leaving until you show me some identification. That way, this gentleman can be assured that everything's going to be okay.
I assure you,
I don't
I will not.
understand.
You can't assure me until I see something in front of me.
OG,
Please.
does that sound like a real cop to you?
Officer, the best thing to do
Which one?
is just walk away.
Both of the motherfuckers. The fake ass FBI agent or internal affairs and the sorry ass motherfucking cracker who's sitting here motherfucking talking. And you got the stupid ass receptionist with his hat nod. Y'all trying to trigger shit out of me. I hate stupid people.
Okay, let's continue.
Repeated that many times. I'm not leaving until you give me your driver's license so I can see
I
it.
ain't driving, bitch.
I do. I need to see some
just told you
identification.
There was no crime committed. There's no reason for you to see identification.
Why did you take that patient's folder then?
Where's
He
that?
says that you took somebody's folder without permission, without you having prior authorization on that. That is a HIPAA violation, sir.
You said I've taken a folder.
The gentleman
I
here,
told you,
the
I'm
receptionist.
here on official business.
Mhm.
Okay? What do you not understand about
What part don't you understand? I've already told you that this gentleman is not going to be satisfied until I clear you.
And I've stated on multiple times.
You haven't been cleared. I need you.
Best thing for you to do.
I need to
is walk
see
away.
your driver's license.
You don't need to see anything.
I need to see your driver's license.
What you need to do is just head right down that hall.
I'm not doing that.
All right.
And I've already told you that a million times.
Well, I'm letting you know I'm not showing you any identification. I'm here on official business.
I don't think you're here on official business. You look very suspicious to me.
Now I look suspicious.
Yes, you do. And so there's this gentleman here. The receptionist told me that you look suspicious. So I want to make sure that things are cleared before I
letting
leave.
you know I'm here to get this business taken care of.
Uh-huh.
And what you're doing is you're
hindering it.
You're become a distraction.
I have not become a distraction.
Yes.
You've become the distraction. I'm asking you for identification and you are being rude and disrespectful to me. And I don't appreciate that.
Listen, do you see this?
Yes.
I was shot 3 nights ago during an undercover buy. The person that shot me, he's here. Okay. And the file that I'm getting isn't his, it's mine. Okay. I'm here to bust the doctors that's been selling our undercover list to the gangs out here.
Okay.
Do you see what this is? Do you see what this is? Okay.
Yeah, I see that.
What you're doing is you're trying to arrest a detective from internal affairs doing an undercover sting. Okay. How do you think that report is going to look when you go back to the office?
Well, sorry, I didn't know. Continue on.
Ain't no fucking way, OG.
Then why are you telling me I didn't make that sour ass video? Why you telling me this? Why won't you get in there and check clacking and tell them niggas that they video fake? Why you telling me this? I got nothing to do with
Listen, if you go find another one, I be commenting on them motherfuckers, those stupid fake ass fucking video punk bitches.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing to do with me, so I didn't
get
make
my
the video.
motherfucking hopes up for some fake ass shit.
Yeah, I didn't have nothing to do with that video, sir.
No,
I'm
you
just
straight. I'm just fucking.
clicked and played.
I was outside yelling at my phone. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here for. I'm here for the fuckery. Yeah, talking about just like this. Let's go.
Oh God.
At all. It
Yo,
just
Cuzzo,
happened.
can you hear me?
Now I can hear you good. Yes.
Yeah, man. I was getting a little bit of bad reception. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm back, man. I wanted to further elaborate on what I was saying in terms of that first topic in the conversation you had, because that's all I heard. But that's all I needed to hear to realize that these men got to do better when we're having this conversation on public platforms.
Right.
Represent yourself as who you are. And when it came to that specific question about what a man or a woman need to do to choose a commitment when it comes to a partner, right? The first thing that should have been accepted, and it was, is that when it comes to a relationship between a man and a woman, it is the man's responsibility and his responsibility only to choose the woman. We not going to reinvent the wheel now in 2025.
No.
It's been that way historically, and it will continue to be that way. It's not going to change, right? he who finds a wife,
what he do?
Finds a good thing. Right?
That ain't what's said. If you go quarter right, motherfucker.
Are looking for men who are looking for wives. Let me say this again. Women are looking for men who are looking for wives. Right? Because we got to understand when it comes to this relationship marketplace.
You a goddamn lie.
It is the men who set
just because you said it twice, don't make it right.
Right?
Motherfucker open his motherfucking dick lips, man. Him and his motherfucking guzzo, man.
I don't trust a man that doesn't have a neck.
That's crazy.
His hat's even fucked up. Nigga, wear the hat properly, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? It's not even hard to put a hat on your head. I got all this fucking hair and I can still put a hat on straight.
That's how them SBG. That's how them SBG hats come, sir.
Oh, get the
they made like that.
Hey, Bracy, you ain't good. This ain't a good look, dog. I mean, I know you don't care. I know no one cares about my little words. I'm a uppity coon. You know what I'm saying? I take up for the white man.
You definitely uppity.
Yeah, that's a fact. I know I'm uppity, but god damn, man, this shit. Why do they say this shit, OG? I don't understand it.
I don't know, sir. You got bro, these your people.
Them ain't my nigga. Don't put me in the same boat.
Yes, sir. They not. So I don't know to tell you. I mean, they already said they don't claim to be. They said they not Pookie and Ray Rays and all that other shit. They claim not to be that.
I forgot. They on a different. I'm an Americanist. That's right. I'm totally different than them niggas.
So you're part of the blacks.
No.
We have different things that we expect.
Asshole. That's what you are right now.
Right? And women, they're trying hard to fulfill those things and be an embodiment of those things.
No, the fuck they ain't, so nigga. They keep telling.
The situation goes haywire. It is because the man demanded a certain thing, right? When you find women in strip clubs, women, in the escort, situations,
right?
Women who are, enthralled in that type of a lifestyle. It is because that's the current demand that they are finding that men want, right? Women on OnlyFans.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Right?
What he said, women on OnlyFans, sir.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's what he said, sir. I'm not gonna change his man words and say that he wrong for saying what he was saying. Is he wrong?
It's the man fault because these hoes want to be out there throwing their top box around because pussy's in high demand. Let me tell you something, you dumb motherfuckers. Pussy has always been in high demand. It's the oldest profession in the motherfucking goddamn book. The fuck is we doing here? So to blame a fucking man for a bitch wanting to suck dick on the left side of her face is asinine.
But that's not what he's saying, sir.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
Yeah, what did he say then?
They should be shamed, so they shouldn't be doing it because these women that they talking about don't
You
do
didn't
that.
say they should be shamed, you lying asshole. That nigga didn't say nothing about no goddamn shame. He said it's the man's fault why these girls out here throwing their thought box around because this was in demand. The fuck out of here, bitch. Oh my God. You know this nigga's retarded, right? You know this nigga's retarded, right?
You know, they say this is where the conversation starts, sir.
Well, if some stanky ass dudes out there ain't willing to pay for pussy, they wouldn't be able to sell no pussy.
Mm.
You know, I mean, I give you that. I mean, there's.
You don't think bitches pay for pussy?
Well, I didn't say that. But
Because I can tell you right now, this bitch is out here tell this motherfucker, pick whatever bitch you want. We're going to fuck her together. It does happen.
That's the whole thing. Okay, you're not lying on that.
And they pay for pussy just as much as other motherfuckers. I hate these talking points. These niggas. And then his is not even talking points. His is stupidity, moronism. That's what it is. Moronism.
Oh, they believe this. They think they hibachi in the subject. Check them out.
OnlyFans is profitable for a reason, cuzzo. It ain't the woman who paying those subscriptions.
No
you know what
shit.
I'm saying? It's the men. So if you put less women on OnlyFans, then how about you delete your OnlyFans account? I'm willing to guarantee this, cuzzo. If each and every man in this world decided to delete his OnlyFans account, I'm willing to guarantee you OnlyFans will cease to exist.
Done.
Promise you, this motherfucker's got like 12 subscriptions to OnlyFans.
I guarantee he do. I can guarantee he do.
That's why he couldn't even afford a new dusty ass hat.
I've heard this argument before when it comes down to, like, you know, how women want equal pay and all this other stuff, man. I was like, well, I think, you know, it's like when if women, for instance, are supposedly getting paid less than a man in a job, for instance, and they're doing the exact same job and the woman's getting paid less, how come the employer is not just hiring all women so you can pay less and then make more profit and be, you know, higher up to the competition because he's making more profit because he's paying these women less?
I mean,
the only thing is, it's like, you know, in my opinion, it's like, you know, women can get paid more if like, for instance, if I had an OnlyFans page and I can get paid more. I don't get paid nothing on OnlyFans if I was on it. And there ain't no fucking motherfucking money in OnlyFans if I got on that shit. You know, nobody's gonna pay to see my dingling and stuff like that. I'm gonna tell you,
they ain't gotta see your dingling. They want to see your butthole.
I ain't gonna make no money and stuff doing that shit. You know,
You never know. You never know, man. There's some weird motherfuckers out here today.
That's true. Fair enough. I mean, hell, you can go on eBay and get fart in a jar. You know what I mean? So I mean, yeah, there's some weird motherfuckers out there. So I mean,
but I'm gonna tell you like this: the reason why fucking employers won't pay women to do shit because they want shit done and they want to make a profit. They don't want to make a profit 17 months from now. They need a profit now. That's why they're not gonna hire all women. It's just stupid. We know women need to take off for this and take off for that and this and shit. They got kids and all this extra stupid shit. You know why you can work men longer and harder? Because men are expected to do the fucking work like that.
Yeah.
But
that's true.
To be honest with you, I would only hire bitches. I would. Fuck them. So when they say, where my check at? Well, y'all are getting paid $12. Man, what you doing? That's $12. Fuck yeah. Y'all want equal pay. If all the motherfucking employees are bitches, everyone gonna get $12. And that's it. No one's coming up. Everyone get $12. Don't ask for no
tips. Work for tips. Yeah, work for tips. That's what you get. You know. I mean, yeah, it's the same thing like on NBA. You know, the reason why nobody knows any of those female basketball players is because they don't make any damn money. You know, they know male basketball players on the top of their head a lot of times. You know, the WNBA doesn't make any money. That's the reason why, you know, I mean, it's on the same level. You know, it's like they sit there bitching and moan. It's like, you know, oh, we should get paid as much as the NBA. Well, I mean, if you brought in the crowds and the money that the NBA does, then you could get paid that much. You know
OG, you getting them Angel Reese's, nigga?
If they come out, I definitely get something for my niece.
No, I'm talking about
I don't work with any shoes, sir.
I
definitely get them for my niece.
They're gonna have them for men too. She said she wants them. She said she wants them as a what they call it, a staple.
Unisex. Yeah, I'm not about to do that, sir. I get them for my niece.
Oh, come on. Support black women, sir. Support the black women.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. My niece going to have them because she's a black woman, sir.
No. You can support too. Wear them hoes, nigga.
Why would I have to wear them?
You don't want to wear no Angel Reese's, nigga?
When I'm going to buy them and give them to my niece.
No, you should buy, because they got unisex. You should buy them for yourself and put them hoes on, nigga.
But like, why would I do that? And I'm doing it for my niece. She's the one that's gonna meet her.
You don't want to really support. You just want to give it all to let a woman support. Men supposed to support women too. Say the black woman.
Who you think buying them, sir?
Oh my God, this is crazy, dog.
Yeah, I think you trying to. But what I will contest is you won't see him in no Caitlin Clark's. You damn sure ain't gonna see my niece in them.
You ain't gonna wait no Caitlin Clark. Is it because she white? Is it because she white?
I don't believe in her basketball status, brother. I told y'all that.
Oh, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? She's good. She good, but I went. Okay, so that's just like me trying to go get some shoes I ain't gonna never wear, bro. Why would I go pick some shoes or something like that? I know I won't nobody wearing.
So you'll support the black chick, but you won't support the white chick. That's all I want.
I rock with Angel Reese. Yeah, bro. What you want me to say? I rock with Angel Reese.
That's not what I said. Okay, so like I said, so you support the black woman, but you won't support the white woman. That's crazy, dog. That's some racist shit right there.
Okay.
Damn.
What you want me to feel bad because I'm not gonna buy no trash ass shoes that come from Skechers? Nigga, you crazy? we don't do that.
You gonna stop talking about Skechers, nigga? Because I own 2 pair now, bitch.
When you put it that way.
Oh, actually, I got 3 pairs.
What you want me to say?
3 pair Skechers, nigga.
What you want me to say, sir? I don't support that brand, sir.
Respect my Skechers, nigga. Them shits is soft, nigga.
Well, I don't support that brand, sir. You know what I'm saying? If she gets some, if Caitlin Clark gets some Jordans, she might get them bought. But I don't think she gonna get no Jordans.
They would burn down the Jordan factory.
Why I gotta be a hater?
You a hater because Angel Reese said she want her shoe a staple in the black community just like Jordan. I said, damn, just the black community. You don't want the white people buying your shoes? That shit crazy.
I'm sorry you feel that way, sir.
The reason I say
you sound racist.
I am.
You know, tell me what I am. That sound like you, sir. You trying to force me to buy some shoes that I wouldn't even push nobody to wear. That's crazy.
What I'm saying is, and this has nothing to do with white or black. They'll kind of do, but whatever. You take it how you want.
You said it how you mean it. That's what you mean to say, nigga. Like you just said a few minutes ago. You said exactly what you mean, bro. You try to make me feel bad because I don't want to support no ugly shoe. Are you crazy?
Let me just say this. When you won't sell when you don't, Jordan didn't stop selling to just niggas. They sell to everybody. So to say you just want it in one community is dumb.
No, it's not.
Okay, you're right. My bad.
And Mama, I don't support all when it comes to the basketball. I don't. I would never support the one chick the grinder chick. I wouldn't support her.
Yes, you would, lying ass nigga. She a boy, Damon. You might as well respect her.
No.
So I wouldn't. I don't rock with her, bro. If it ain't Angel Reese, if it ain't Sabrina. If it ain't Lexi, if it ain't, I'm not rocking with them, bro.
True.
I don't care what that nigga Tom talking about, bro. I don't like. I'm not like him. I don't like looking at ugly women. I like the pretty ones. So if you ain't Lexi, who is one of the cutest ones out of all of them, besides Angel Reese, and then you go to Sabrina, and
Angel Reese look like a goddamn earthworm, nigga. What we doing?
I agree.
Y'all niggas hate. That's just hate right there.
Hey, the Caitlin Clark ain't no goddamn better, so I don't give a fuck about her either. They both ugly as shit.
We didn't already put them on the list, nigga, and put them up, nigga. I didn't already seen the talent over there, brother. I didn't went through that. I had to really.
Yeah,
you was here, sir. You was.
Tell that hoe to wear her own hair. If she wear her own hair, motherfucker look like a whole man out here. She better keep that wig on, nigga.
Angel Reese looks like whatchamacallit.
And them goddamn bat wings on her eyebrow. On her eyelashes.
That's the best.
She did the sloth.
That's a
sloth from Ice Age.
I think y'all need to go look at her more, bro. Stop.
I ain't gotta look at
I look at her enough. I'm good.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas is tripping. Y'all don't know what y'all eyesight is looking at, but y'all need to get y'all eyes fixed.
I'll
I'm a
pluck
hater,
every
dog.
damn one of them baby hairs.
Oh, I already knew that. I wasn't expecting it to come from a boy though. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expect. I know what time I'm on right now. You know what I'm saying? But you,
What do you
no,
mean? What do you mean? You know what time I'm on?
I thought you had a better eye than that. You know what I'm saying? But no, sir. I left you up out of it. I knew you were just hating just to hate. I was saying, my boy. I was like, I wasn't expecting. I was expecting him to have an eye. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't see where he get that from. But yeah, you say she look like this. But hey, I can't tell you what your eyes see, brother.
Hey, that bitch look like Earthworm Jim, nigga. That bitch look like, nigga, take that wig off, dog. She gonna look like Earthworm Jim, nigga. I promise you. She crazy. It's okay.
You can laugh all you want, brother, but it's not what I see. I seen the motherfucker put up against the motherfuckers, them other people, nigga, and she's gorgeous compared to the rest of them. You need to stop. One of the best looking ones.
You crazy shit.
Hey, OJ, hey, Tom, I appreciate y'all letting me up. I gotta go make some dinner. You guys have a good one out there. I really appreciate the conversation, y'all.
For sure.
All right, bro. Appreciate you coming through, bro.
Yes, sir. Yeah, all right. You guys have a good one.
I'm gonna look up a picture of Angel Reese when she ain't got a wig on. I'll show you that bitch look ugly than a bitch, nigga. You gonna change your whole mind, yeah.
Go ahead.
I am gonna do what you do, nigga.
Bro, I'm gonna let you try to prove this narrative that ain't gonna work. Just because y'all niggas see is that I don't see her like that. So I mean, you can say she look like and again, I can literally show you the person that y'all say look just like that. It ain't gonna look nothing like Angel Reese. Guaranteed.
That bitch's eyes are separated from her face, nigga. Stop it.
Keep on trying, brother. I got it. I got it. I literally got it pulled up on my other screen over here. The whole catalog go.
No one cares, nigga. Shut up. Just get. Ooh, hey, that bit ugly, boy.
She ugly as hell, yo.
That bit ugly, dog.
She looked like she was chasing a car and it stopped.
Got a bat wings on, nigga. Oh, she got hair. Ooh,
you said she was bald head. You said she was bald head.
Look, I'm telling you right now.
I'm still waiting on.
I don't give a damn. I say what I fucking want to fuck, man.
Yeah, look at that. See what I'm saying? See exactly what I'm saying, bro. This is exactly what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying right here, bro. I can't hear that. This is exactly why, bro. This is exactly why, bro. I can't. This is the shit I be talking about, bro. This the shit I be talking about, bro.
She got a 5 o'clock shower and everything, nigga.
This is the shit I be talking about, bro.
Come on,
bro. Man. We gotta do better, bro. We gotta do better, bro.
I didn't do it though.
We gotta. I literally just said this shit, bro. And look what this nigga just did. Goddamn, the nigga humongous W, bro. What are we doing here, bro?
What are you talking about? You think that look good?
Tom, look at the picture, bro. You literally just had me stop my whole show and told me, bro, stop, sir, stop.
I didn't put that up there.
Stop, bro. Stop, bro. If you let me finish telling you what I'm gonna tell you, understand what I mean. Are you gonna let me finish, my good sir?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
it's the reason why I told you weren't gonna get no W from me from this, because I kind of figured you was gonna be disingenuous. You just told me about the cop, just had me stop the show, fam, and told me straight up to my face, bro, that shit was fake. Then the first thing you do is throw a fake picture on the screen just
that
to
ain't
get
for me. That ain't for me. That ain't for me.
Yeah, that was me.
You thought, yeah, get my W, nigga, because it wasn't me. But I
much like in the W, bro. You sit here and agree with like this shit that
I just said it was ugly. That's all I said. It was ugly. It
bro,
is.
you just got through saying that was her, bro. This is the shit I be talking about, bro. You gotta sometimes I understand what you're saying, bro, but When I get W's, bro, I get W's, bro. I'm telling you, you can't find a picture because I literally got the woman's catalog sitting on my other screen. If I pull up my screen, you would never see her looking like this. But thank God that
all
we
I say is
found
look how
that
wide
picture.
her eyes are away from her face.
Thank God we found that picture, bro.
I didn't put that picture up there. I was gonna show you her real face.
Doesn't matter what you.
That
Even
bitch
if
eyes
you,
separated, nigga. They lose. They falling away from her face, nigga.
Still getting a goddamn W. Appreciate you, LA, bro, for the $20, bro.
You think
it was going good until the disingenuous came up here with the bullshit.
All I said, and I repeat,
these bitches are so soft. Oh, and I know it, yeah. Fucking with them old boys, you gon' get fucked over. Bang, bang.
Hey, man. All I said was that bitch face, her eyeballs is falling off her face, nigga. That's it. I wasn't lying. The bitch separated like mother. I could put like 4 fingers in between her eyeballs. Hey, you know what she look like? Fucking trash. Hey, you go. That bitch look like that motherfucker from the Goonies, nigga. Fucking far the eyeballs and break my goddamn face, just sliding off her shit, nigga. All right, OG, I'm done. I'm sorry. Let me remove my shit. I know you gonna get mad.
I can't even get mad, sir. Like literally, you did exactly what I expected you to do, sir.
At least I put a real picture up there.
That's what you say.
I got that picture off of the ESPN.
I'm literally looking at the pictures, but again, I appreciate you, LA.
I don't care what you fucking looking at, nigga. You think we care what you looking at, nigga?
Obviously, I can tell you don't, bro. You just sit here and say what you just got through saying, bro. What we doing here? Bro, you know I listen good, bro. I might not be other people, bro, but I listen. I just want you to do the same for me. That's it.
Hey, if you tell me there's a bitch out there that you think I look well, if I think it look good, it's okay because I know I be lying. I don't give a fuck about none of these hoes. And Caitlin Clark, like I said before, ugly as shit. Someone hibachied her whole face, nigga. I don't got no love for that hoe either. And I don't even watch WNBA. I don't watch NBA at all either. So I don't watch neither one of them until the finals, like I always say. They got too many goddamn games. That's it. Go ahead, OG. Do your thing, man.
Yeah. Man, what you want to talk about, Tom?
Listen, I'm chilling, dog. I thought you were watching these dumb niggas talk. I'm sorry. You know what? We can hear some more about these dumb niggas who don't know shit, who keep talking, and they talking and sing like they touch each other's assholes and shit. Ooh, ooh. The motherfucker said, ooh. I'm tired. That's what it is.
Yeah, it is. We've been on for 4 hours and 20 minutes, 20 minutes. Thanks everybody for coming through. Appreciate you, LA, and appreciate you to John the Baptist for coming through. Thank you very much, man. We up out of here. Salute to everybody.
OG do dirty, flipping packs in the bag, stuffing the blood, fat sack, jet black Cadillac, stacks in the mattress, cash cow status, walk in the streets, heat up, no crack, blunt blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic, crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static, southern nights, trap dreams, raw matic, light it up, inhale the magic, erratic, down south, making moves, 808s, hit raw, sip the lean, slow the scene, outlaws on call, counting bills, run the thrills, trap house ball, Swishes in the air, grandiose alcohol, dirty dope dreams. With the crew so mean, like some movie scene. Trap king, royally king, purple haze phase, hazy days, cash in streams. Hit the streets, beast mode, blitz and jewel schemes. OG do dirty, leaning like a tower. Got the power, hour after hour. Living fast, mile high, never sour. Came up from the grid, dirty money flower. Blood blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the